Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whichever part of the world you're watching us from. Welcome to the Sunday service. Welcome to the Sunday service. We are just preparing to start with my co-host Kanini Kanene. I see 5 million people already in the house. I see East African workout girl. I saw Paul Ayub. I see Assad Danger. Who else is there that I saw? I saw Jaden. I saw Bostede Joseph. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. And Michael is also here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Jaden, how you doing? Are you back to school already? How you doing? I haven't seen you for a minute, but I know you told me you're going back to school. Thank you so much for coming in. We are going to start the stream in the next 5 or so minutes. So you can see my co-host is already settled, looking nice in her signature color, which is green. Kanini Kanene loves green. That's one of our signature brands. Expert Xavier says Kanini with the earrings. Yes, Kanini with the earrings. Expert Xavier says that. And once again, guys, please, in case you're watching the live stream from my channel, the link is pinned up there on top of the chat. Please jump over and support Kanini Kanene today. In case you find ads on that live stream, please support them. That is a monetized channel. We need all the support we can get. And there's a dollar sign there. You can give super chats, super stickers, all those things that you might give. Membership, you can join the membership. Be part of that house, support that house in the best way you can. We accept all the major credit cards in the world. She also has a Buy Me a Coffee page. Let me just say that I can share it out shortly. She has a Buy Me a Coffee page which you can connect to. It is here. When you go to her channel, Kanini Kanene, on the homepage, you will find a Buy Me a Coffee page. It is that nice blue link that you guys can see on the screen. So make sure you're part of that beautiful community and support it in whichever way you can. Expert says Kanini has become. The East Africa says the host and the co-host are looking demure. Yes, we understood the assignment. We showed up and we are here. And this Kanini Kanene is busy talking to me on the live stream, and she's on the panel, and she's busy chatting with you people there. This one loves YouTube too much. She's chatting there on the chat, and she's on the panel. She can actually just greet me directly. She's so used to being on the chat at the Sunday service. Today she's at the Sunday service, and she still she has not yet realized that she's at the Sunday service. She's on the panel, but that is good. That's a good thing. Assad Danger Brand, welcome, our brother from India. Thank you so much for popping in. Paul Ayub, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much for popping in as well. Welcome, Paul Ayub. I saw a very beautiful comment here from let me see. I saw a very beautiful comment again there from Xavier. Xavier says that, wow, Kanini Kanene has become a new woman. Kanini Kanene, it appears that Assad cannot recognize you because you are looking amazing. You are looking amazing on the live stream at the Sunday service. Even me, I was shocked when I saw her the first time. I was like, Kanini Kanene, I'm so used to seeing in fitness outfits. Today she's like dressed in very beautiful outfit. Like she's looking amazing. I did not know that she can dress like a boss like that. And everybody is excited to see Kanini. Eric, welcome, Eric. Teresa TV, nice to see you. How you doing? Welcome, Teresa. Thank you so much for popping in. And she loves receipts. Yes, she's there on the chat and she's on the Sunday service. Like this woman is a mess, but that's why she's at the Sunday service. Skevia Kemunto, welcome, Skevia Kemunto. Nice to see you. Kanini's manager is on the live stream as well to help me on the chats. Joseph Wambura, welcome, Joseph Wambura. I think I was once sent to your live stream by Unfiltered Maria on a raid. Joseph Wambura, welcome to the Sunday service. Thanks so much for coming in. Nice meeting for us. We are waiting for the discussion. We are going to start shortly. I just want to make sure that Kanini is relaxed. And people have already signed up at the Sunday service. Eunice Nyaigoti, welcome as well. Thanks so much for coming in. Assad is saying Pakistan. Thank you so much, Assad. Thank you so much, Pakistan. I always get confused between Pakistan and India. Assad, I correct myself. Pakistan. Priscilla, welcome, Priscilla. Title Pro, welcome. Nice to see you, Title Pro. I hope you're doing well. How is Toby? I think you left your I think I left your live stream. I think when you just ended or something like that. Then the video went private. Paul Ayub says, expert, I have been out of Kenya. Wow, okay. Tell us more. We love receipts here as well. Kevnish, it's amazing, says Anastasia Reed. Hey, Anastasia was able to read. I left Anastasia talking earlier on her live stream. Welcome and thanks so much, Anastasia, for sending the raid to us. I don't take it for granted. You could have picked anybody else on this YouTube streets, but you saw my humble home to be the place to drop the raid. And thanks so much, Kevdish, for coming through the raid. Title Pro, I'm assuming, also came through the raid. Just love Lydia. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in, Lydia. Once again, guys, if you are not connected to Kanini Kanene, the beautiful lady you are seeing on the screen, please click on the pinned link on top of my chat. It will throw you over to her live stream. It will throw you over to her live stream, and then you can watch the live stream from there. We are multi-streaming, so the live stream is happening both in my channel and Kanini Kanene's channel. So that is what is going on here. President and small blessings. Yes, Lydia, thank you so much for that. Blessings, blessings. And guys, we welcome super chats, super stickers, memberships. Click the $ on Kanini Kanene's channel and make sure you give her a super chat or a super sticker or a membership, and then she may even dance for you. This one is always dancing on her live streams. She may even dance for you and you give us those super stickers. Paris Village Vibes, welcome, welcome, Paris. Nice to see you, Paris. Thanks so much for popping in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me see whether I missed anything on the chat. We are going to start shortly. I know you all want to hear Kanini's voice. She's going to speak shortly. Eric says you are the boss in the building. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Banana TV, welcome, welcome. The Banana TV. Is this Big Banana TV or there's another banana? Because I know Derek from Big Banana TV. As much as the name sounds very interesting, but the Banana TV. If you have changed your channel name, welcome, welcome, Big Banana. Thanks so much for coming in. Goga. Half of my live streams end with battery or internet issues. Yes, it just disappeared. I don't know, because I was watching you in the backdrop as I was preparing for Kanini's live stream. Then it just disappeared. Damilola Bukola, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Our American counterpart. Thanks so much for popping in, Damilola. Guys, in case you're watching my live stream, please click on the pinned link and jump over to Kanini Kanene's side so that you can give us support. Say hi to the watchman. It's very important for you to say hi to the watchman. So that you're part of that beautiful community. Anastasia Blessed, thank you for the raid. Your passengers arrived safely. Your passengers arrived safe and sound. Thank you so much for popping in. And let me tell you, I missed anything. The chats are becoming overwhelming. We have 30 people watching the Sunday service, barely 5 minutes into the show. That is a good thing. It shows how we are blessed. Kanini and I are blessed, and we are ready to take on this show. So before we start this show, make sure that you're connected to Kanini Kanene. That is why the link is pinned up there on top of the chat. Make sure you're connected to Kanini Kanene, aka the Queen of Squats, aka there are so many titles that come with her. There are so many titles that come with her name. We love people, and support is like our habit and our daily mantra. There are so many things that go around. Anytime you see Kanini Kanene's name. In case you are connected to Kanini Kanene's name, I want you to do me a favor. Go to her live stream right now. Drop for me some green hearts. Drop for me those green hearts. She loves those colors, and you see she's dressed in green. Drop for me some nice green hearts on her chat to confirm that you've arrived there. Dr. Stella, welcome and congratulations on your first live stream today. I was so honored to be there. Miri Besh, thank you so much for the raid. Miri has raided Kanini Kanene. Miri Besh, thank you so much for the raid at Kanini Kanene's live stream. Hey, the flights are just landing. The flights are just landing at the Sunday service, both on Kanini and Goga's side. Kanini atudanse kidogo before tuanze. She will have to make that decision because she's the co-host, and it's important. Damilola is saying the most important thing: support is what we do. That is it. That is Kanini's favorite line, by the way. We love people, and support is what we do. Support is what we do. Our sister, she's loved more. Or if Kanini Kanene's sister is on the live stream, what is your excuse? Why have you not connected to Kanini Kanene? Why have you not connected to Kanini Kanene to be part of this? Title Pro has already dropped those green hearts. Yes. Drop those nice green hearts on Kanini Kanene's live stream so that I can confirm that you've already arrived at the Sunday service. You have taken your seat. East African Workout Girl was the first person to take her seat at the Sunday service. Yes. There's a $ there. Please give us a super chat, super stickers, membership to support the channel. And then Kevnish says, I'm going to watch from my laptop to the end. Thank you so much for that. Thanks so much for that. Obonyo Cynthia, Goga and my boss looking incredible. Cynthia is the manager to Kanini Kanene, and I already see she has signed the register. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Damilola says, I'm on Kanini's channel. I know you are on Kanini's channel because I can see all the chats, even when you're on Kanini's live stream. I can see all the receipts. So in case you are discussing things on Kanini's live stream, thinking that Goga cannot see, I can see all the chats. So you better discuss all the receipts because I can see everything. Joyful Reflections, welcome. Been a minute, Joyful. Nice to see you, Joyful. Thanks so much for coming into the Sunday service. Welcome, 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 Joyful Reflections. Guys, without further ado, allow me to introduce our Sunday service guests so that we can start the show. It's already 10 minutes. The rest will find us in the course of the live stream. Those of you who are lucky to arrive early, at least have shouted out your names. I've called each and every one of your names. The manager, Cynthia, has already arrived on Kanini's side. I'm waiting for my managers. They have not yet arrived here to help me with my chat. But as soon as they arrive here, then I'll be able to at least be relaxed when we are having this conversation. Marciano, welcome, welcome, Marciano. Herbs and Spice Vlogs, Misha. Oh my goodness, it's been a minute, girl. How you doing, darling? Welcome, welcome, Misha. Herbs and Spice Vlogs. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for those for connecting to Kanini Kanene and making sure that you're part of her community. She's one of the most supportive human beings you'll ever meet on YouTube. That one I can tell you for free. This girl supports everyone unconditionally, even when she has internet issues, even when she is busy at work, even when she's supposed to be doing her workout. She's always supporting everybody. You want to connect to Kanini because she's going to be amazing support to your channel. She's going to raid people to your live streams in case you are struggling to do live streams. She's going to raid people and bring people to your live stream. If you are raidable, you have to be part of this community. Boitumelo Makinta, welcome. Say hi to your daughter for me. Say hi to Princess for me. Boiti, I was in your country yesterday, but I'm sorry I did not have enough time in South Africa. So, but hopefully next time, in the next maybe 1 month or so, I'll be able to come back and I'll be able to get out of the airport. This is just in case you see me posting pictures about Joburg and then you start judging me. That's why I have to say it early, so that if you don't judge me, you can say, Goga came to my country and did not even tell me. Yes. Boitumelo, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Marciano, I hope Canada is amazing. Miri Besh and Anastasia, thank you so much for the flights to our houses. We don't take it for granted. You could have picked anybody else, but you picked us, and we are really grateful for that, for the raid. We are really excited for the raid. Right, without further ado, allow me to read the profile of the guests, and then we can start the show, because it's important. It's important for you guys to know who is on the panel before we start. All right. Let me clear my throat. This is going to take a bit of time, but I will try my best to read it. All right, so I'm going to pause the music a bit so that you guys can hear what we are saying. So let me ask the production team to pause the music. Look at the Kanini is looking amazing. I'm going to put Kanini in a small box temporarily. I'll bring her up shortly. So let me introduce Kanini and then we can start the show. I like the silence of the Sunday service. Perfect. Kanini Kanene, fondly known as the Queen of Squats from Kenya, is a powerhouse who wears many hats with grace. By day, she serves as a dedicated security official, ensuring safety and order. But beyond her uniform, she is a mother, balancing family life with remarkable resilience. And when she's not on duty, she transforms into a passionate fitness creator and instructor, inspiring thousands through her workouts, positivity, and authenticity. Her YouTube channel embodies her philosophy. Fitness is our target and exercising is life. We love people and enjoy supporting others to grow in a special way. With hashtags like tummy, exercise, love, growth, support, and the famous one that everybody knows, open! Kanini reminds her community that fitness is more than physical health and strength, rather. It's about personal growth, discipline, and uplifting others along the way. Kanini's journey is a story of strength, balance, and service. Whether on the job, at home, or in the gym, she brings the same determination and heart, making her a true role model for anyone striving to balance career, family, and personal passion. Without further ado, allow me to bring the guest of honor to the main screen so that she can introduce herself in the best way she knows how. Kanini, before you introduce yourself, how are you feeling?
I'm very much okay, comfortable, and waiting to answer all the questions. Always, I'm a five. We must do it.
I like that. I like that. I like how she said, I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. Today is Sunday. Just a quick one. What have you been up to today? Have you been taking care of people's safety? Have you been doing mom duties, or have you been doing fitness activities? Just curious.
For today,
Yes.
very early in the morning, as usual, I wake up, I did ABCD in the house, and then I proceeded to my work test. First thing, I started with the exercise, of which normally my exercise is 1.5 hours. And then from there, I joined my work as an officer. And that's what I've been doing since morning up to 17:30. You know, as an officer, we normally deal with 24-hour clock. So I ended my work as an officer at 17:30. That's when I came back home. I've been cooking for my children, and then here I am now.
I like that. And everybody on the chat is so excited to see you. You are getting a lot of compliments for your beauty, how you are glowing. There's some ladies want to know where you got those earrings, where they can get them. Some people are saluting you, Mrs. Officer. Priscilla says, we love this lady. We love this lady. And everybody on the chat is saying, open! Let us talk about open before we go so far. What did you know you just saying open was going to become like a viral comment? Because nowadays I go to people's live stream and I see open, everybody just starts laughing because of you. Did you ever see that open was going to become viral? And you are just saying it as a joke. The first time you ever said that word open.
No, Goga. My president, sometimes my audience, you understand that very early in the morning, my audience are somehow, most of them are funny. So the only way I can keep them so that they wait for me to rate. And then here I spotted Goga. What else was I to do? Goga, open! As I wait to rate people. That's how the open comes.
A lot of beautiful comments coming across the world. And once again, guys, if you have not connected to Kanini Kanene, please do jump over to her channel, give us some blessing. Once again, feel free to interact with the dollar sign as well. This is a monetized house, and she's going to talk about her monetization journey and how it went. You can ask about her beauty routine. I know ladies want to know about the beauty routine. Wakesho Otto, who was our Sunday service guest last week, is also screaming Kanini's name. There's a lot of love, Kanini, on the chat coming through for you, and that tells you how you are. It tells you how like you are a force to reckon with. How you've been very supportive in terms of people's spaces, and that is why they're here to just like make sure they are clapping for you and they are cheering you on. I'm going to ask our first question so that I know you are like excited and everything. Our first question is going to be in terms of who is Kanini Kanene? Like, in case somebody is wondering, who is Madam Kanini Kanene? What's her story in her own words? Just give us an introduction to who you are, where you're based, your hobby. I don't know. You figure it out. I know I may not have done your introduction justice, but I know you can do it better.
Okay. I will also start with the greetings. Hi everyone on the chats. How are you doing, my president? I'm so happy to be here today in your channel, in my channel. I appreciate it because it's a day I've been waiting for. At least I see myself in a different platform apart from me working out and being the officer. So I appreciate you for giving me this chance to be part of you. I always say I'm part of you. And now, guys, Kanini Kanene, that's the AKA. My real name is Pauline Kanini Obonyo. I am a Kisi Paipon, I was raised in Kisi. I went to school in Kisi. All my education I've been doing in the village. I only came to the city to look for the job. I am a mother. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. My
Wow.
firstborn is 13 years old, and my Mora here is 4 years old. I am a wife. I'm married to one and only husband. Yeah,
I like.
sometimes you guys, let me explain this a while. Sometimes when some people are just pulling me in my live stream, most people ask me, are you married? Are you single? The answer, guys, is I have 7.5 husbands.
Wait,
That's a joke.
what does that
So
even
I'm
mean?
really married with one husband. Yeah, she's not that in social media. Most of the time, behind the tent, doing ABCD, but here I am. I am the officer. Apart from doing the exercise, I do security work. And that's the short story. If you don't know, that's all I am.
I love that answer of I am married to one husband. That was a very interesting answer, and I like how you had to clarify that. Kanini, let's talk about being a mom. You're a mom. You're a mom to. You said your firstborn is 13 years, and your secondborn, Mora, is. I don't think I got the age per se. The girl.
4.
Um, yeah, 4 years old. 4 years old. Talk to us about motherhood. Like, what does motherhood feel like for you? Because one of the things most people don't know is that you're a mother, and you look amazing. To be having a boy who is like almost who is like in his teenage years, you looking great. Talk to us about motherhood, and I will come to the husband later. But yeah, let's talk about being a mom, because I know that is a very important part of your life.
Okay, my president, I don't know when I'm going to talk it, and then I connected with my work all in with my workout.
No, it's fine. You can connect it to your workout. It's really entirely up to you. No pressure.
Okay, guys, the work I'm doing, if I don't the exercise, I know how to balance that one. But now the work I'm doing as a security officer and being a mother is somehow hectic, and it's not something that you can talk around. Guys, the nature of my work, for those of you who understand it, because Ndo is also an officer in South Africa. The journey of a security cadet, we call it security cadet, but most of the time I call myself a watch lady. Okay, it's a security cadet. Now you wake up very early in the morning. Most of the time by 4:20, my leg should be out of the door.
Wow.
So I wake up very early in the morning. I prepare what I leave for my babies. The firstborn is at the boarding school, so this one here, the young one, is with me in this house. So I have to wake up very early because she's also going to school. I must prepare something, at least like a snack, or I prepare some tea. At least I get something for her to take back, to take to school as a snack. Now, this is where the problem is, mostly when I'm alone. The moment you wake up, the guard is up with you. There's a time I remember she could even ask me the evening hours, Mom, are you going to lock me in the house again? Because there's no way I can wait until the time I take her to school and then I go to my duty. Because the nature of my work needs me there 6 to 6. That's how it should be. It's 6 to 6. So trying to balance this journey of the motherhood and the work is somehow hectic, but I try as much as I can. I make sure at night, guys, I'm supporting my content creators, or I'm doing my live stream sometimes, if those people normally sees me, I make sure everything is done before I go back to bed. And then the morning before I wake up, I make sure everything is in order for me to get out of this house. It's not an easy thing, but because that's what you want, and that's the only job you see at hand, you must try to balance yourself in between.
Okay. Yeah. I can imagine. Let's talk about security. Security, it's one of those things, and I mean, maybe I'll post this picture here. The picture people are seeing on the screen is you at work. That's not that by any means cannot be an easy job, because one of the things about being an officer is that you have to interact with people a lot, and sometimes they may be problematic, and sometimes it can be very stressful. Title Pro agrees the same way. Like waking up at 4:20 is almost like ungodly, but you have to do what you have to do. What got you, let's say, in the security space as opposed to, let's say, a different thing that you could have done? And also, this is also like a job that also becomes very risky in nature. But it's very, one of the things that I like with you is that you're also breaking the stereotype as a woman, because we are used to seeing more of the men in that security space, or being the officers than women. So how did you find yourself in this security space? And just get an idea of why security and not, let's say, why not like any other profession?
Okay, Goga, as I have said, I was raised in the village. All my educations was in the village. So in the village, there's no work there you can do. But previously, I was doing some work at the nearest town, that's Kisi town. I was employed there as a secretary to an Indian guy. So it was not paying that much in the village, getting 4,000 per month. I saw it like was not worth it to be paid that money. So I decided to actually, I brought myself to the city. After staying there for the longest, I worked in that company for almost 2 years. I worked in that company for 2 years. And then you understand how they pay the Indians there. So I was forced to get out of that rural town, and then I came to Nairobi. In Nairobi, it was not that easy. It was not easy, my president. And then there, I started now looking for a job. I could get a lot of jobs. I remember I washed some clothes for people so that I get something. And then a friend told me there's a company that's employing people as security officers. Yeah. So there, with my certificate, a graduate of Form 4, I went with my certificate there. I went to the company continuously for 2 months. Every Tuesday, I was on that job. I'm that person who don't give up. So every Thursday, I was in that office. They recruit people. They say, hey, you are chosen, but now we are not employing ladies. I went back home. I continue another 2, 3, so that at least I get something to eat. And then from there, Thursday, I'm that dog. I come. So I went continuously for 2 months until now the time come. They wanted 2 cadets. Goga, you have to run. There's nothing like security company you get just like that. Yeah. They just recruited 4 of us, and we were given now run. In that, it's a complex. We were to run round for 4 times. So, being that lady who normally likes sports, I took it. Very fast. I was number 2. And that's how I went to class. I did my exam. I think the training took us 2 months again. So I got my certificate. I was deployed as a security guard, and I've been in that company. It's almost now 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
10 years is a long
So,
time. Yeah.
yeah, those days, I think for me, I chose it because sometimes getting other jobs was somehow hectic as a lady. It was not easy. If you try to go to the company and when you don't have the qualifications, your papers, there's a lot of challenges as a lady to have that job. You're being asked a lot of those things that I don't like. So for me, I said this one, my energy and my writing, my exam, it gave me that job. And that's up to now. I'm a security officer. That's why I called myself Kanini Kanana the officer.
Kanini Kanene, the officer. Let me ask, I have a very curious question. The first time when you finally got the job and you had to tell your husband that now you are a security officer, what was his reaction? Like, because as a man, the men also have their ego. Men have their own way of like how they process information. The first time you told your husband that, hey, I got a job and now I'm going to be handling security. How did he react?
Now, Goga, my president, this is where the challenge now come in.
Yeah.
When
Can
I
you
met my husband, who was doing a certain job, that's where we met. And then the guy was always, Kanini, 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 Kanini. I said, now let me go to Nairobi because I'm tired with this Kanini, Kanini. Let me go back to Nairobi where I'm far away from you because I don't want your stories. And that's how I came to Nairobi. That's what brought me to the city.
wait?
So here, I have now a job. I called him back. Yeah, so and so. Now I have a job. Which job? A security officer. Why did you choose to do the security officer?
Yes.
I told him that's the job I want. I want to have my own money. I don't want to ask you for anything. Well, it's because this guy is not that do the social media. You could have asked him. I don't like asking for money. I like to have my own money. So I told him, this is what I have now, and I want my own money. Allow me to do this one all. Let it come to the end. And then
Whoa.
he said, okay, go ahead. I did the job at least for 3 years. Now here 3 years, my husband come here. I want you to quit your job. I told him, no, I'm not quitting this job because he was employed as a casual, but he was being paid good money. So it was like, can you leave this kind of job you're doing? You come and stay with me. I can be providing everything for you. I said no. Goga, after my son was 4 months now, the husband has no job.
Wow.
We survived with this security job. We survived with it for many years. Until recently, he got another casual job. For me, even if I'm working in a security company, I'm permanently employed. So, because of this rude head, that's how I secured my job. Otherwise, we could have been in the village, all of us.
I like that, and that is that's a very strong conviction, and it also speaks volumes as to the kind of person you are as Kanini Kanene. It speaks volumes into your personality. When you decide to do something, you go along with it, and you try to make sure that at least you are looking at the future, because that is most people would have actually, and the kind of society we live in. We do know, like, we live in a society where the man has always been promoted to be the head of the house, and whatever they say becomes law and things like that. So that was really big of you, just standing up to Mr. Obonyo, in a sense, just to make sure that it is the sense. And that's going to bring me to the next part. Like, so You are born and raised in Kisii. Kisii is like, guys, Kisii to those, because I know there are a lot of people in the world who don't know where Kisii is. Kisii is one of the islands in Kenya. It's very like very green, very beautiful, very. It's one of the bread baskets. It's one of the bread baskets of Kenya. Like, it's not a dry place. It's a very beautiful place where Kanini Kanene comes from. And my question, but before we go to the question, we do need to acknowledge some blessings we got. Miri Besh just sent you a blessing there and said, "I'm proud of you, Kanini." So thank you so much, Miri, for that blessing. And then the World of Ruggers, thank you so much for that blessing. The World of Ruggers, is that a super sticker? Thank you so much, the World of Ruggers, for that super sticker. May your pot bring in abundance, and great job on the MC that you did yesterday at Talatas. Kanini, moving from the village, for lack of a better word, now Kisii is almost becoming a city for now. But moving from Kisii and coming to Nairobi, those are totally different places. You are born and raised in Kisii, but now you have to come to the big city. What was your biggest challenge settling into Nairobi before you even started just finding your bearing in this city of ours? Because there's a difference between how people live in Kisii and there's a difference on how life is in Nairobi. How did you balance that?
Okay, Goga, my president, when it comes to adjusting to the life of the city, you know, in the village, life there is very much easy.
Yeah.
In the village, you cannot sleep hungry. You can just go even to the neighbor or to anyone's land and take something for you to eat. But in the city, it took me a long time to adjust. More so when it comes to food.
Yes.
Goga, I couldn't eat the bananas in Nairobi whatsoever. I just started eating them recently.
Wait. Can you talk about these bananas, because the head of the diocese of bananas and beans is on the chat. What was wrong with the bananas in Nairobi?
You know, because they're having a lot of sugar. If you know the village bananas now from the Kisland, they're just like it's just like a fruit. But when it comes to Nairobi, they sit here. The bananas are there. Some of them are dotted. They have a lot of sugar. They are very small. They don't. I don't. Even to now, for me, actually, if I get someone selling bananas here, I see one from Kisii or from another areas that looks like my own banana, I would buy that one. But this one here, I take it when I don't have another option. Another thing now, the food now they're buying on the streets. There is being cooked here. The beans, everything is already, you just take away. And then you go, your work is just frying them. I couldn't do that. And imagine you don't have work. So it was so hectic for me to an extent. I took time to adjust. And then there we go. Now I was like others. It was not easy, but I tried as I can. Another thing, you know, in the village, so long as you have food, you have to eat it. But now here, I remember there's a time we almost slept hungry. I was having everything, but now here in Etuanga, the fuel, my gas was not there. And so I couldn't cook that food, and I'm having a baby that I'm breastfeeding.
Wow.
So I had to go to the neighbor. That's when now the husband is not employed. The baby is 4 months old. Now we are in the house. Now what next? Everything was, I don't know how to remember those days. So I had to go to the neighbor, and that lady, I think when I grow rich, I would have to assist that lady. So every morning I could go there. That lady, the husband could leave with 50 shillings. So because the husband is bringing something in the evening, that lady could give me that shillings, and then it remains 20 shillings. I go buy paraffin. I had a stove because the gas I couldn't manage, it's there. So I just do that. I prepare uji for the baby. We all of us take and the husband. Now all of us is surviving with the Uji. Anyway, the life in the city is not easy without job. But I adjusted. It's not easy. I adjusted.
And I like that, Kanini, because it's important also for people to understand that, you know, sometimes when people see sometimes whatever people see and the reality that some people live, it's important to actually understand that. And I'm glad that you actually you're kind enough to share with us that story. You do have a blessing from the world of Ragas, and he has written a very beautiful message that I want you to like listen to. The world of Ragas has given you a blessing and says, I am greeting my sister Kanini from the most beautiful diocese of Kisii. May DJ Sheriff always hit the right banana tastes. And because of the Kisii bananas, I am not called sugar anymore. It is important for the reason Kanini identified bananas alone. One of the things you have to know about Kanini's hometown, it is the source of bananas are like the staple thing there. They grow bananas and everybody loves bananas from that side of the country because there's a way they taste, the way they are very matured nicely, and that is why bananas are like a very great distinction. Big Banana TV, we are not talking about. We are talking about bananas in Kisii. Because Big Banana is now getting excited that people are talking about it. No, Banana TV, we are not talking about. We are talking about the bananas in Kisii. But Kanini, what were some of the? Let me tell you, like, so I like the fact that you had to adjust because when you look at the picture on the screen, one of the things about village life is that in case you don't have gas is a luxury in the village. The gas we used to cook, you could actually just light up your firewood in the village and get to have your food. As compared to the city where this is not a luxury because other people are burning the house when you start firewood in the city. Let's talk about transportation because one of the challenges of being in the city is also that the fact that where you live and where the office is, they are very far apart. How did you adjust to that? Because in Kisii, I'm assuming you wake up in the village, you just need to walk to the city center or something like that. But talk about transportation. How did you adjust when it comes to transportation in this?
Those first days, President.
I can hear you.
Yeah, those first days, it was somehow hectic. Okay, remember, I don't have fare because you are new in the city.
Yes.
Here you are looking for the job. Okay, you've gotten the job. Now you are supposed to go commuting to your workplace. I remember, you know, the city is somehow big. In my town, we only have like three streets only. But now in the city, there's a lot of vehicles, a lot of streets. And fun enough, those days, it's like they were all the same. So I couldn't differentiate where I'm supposed to go to my workplace. Remember, as a security officer, when you are employed by the company, they just deploy you anywhere. They deploy you anywhere. They don't want to know if you know where you're working or you don't know. So it was somehow hectic for me getting from my house to my workplace. But most of the time, I could wake up very early, as I have said. I make sure it's very earlier than anyone, so that I get the vehicle and I'm the one to sit next to the driver. So the driver will be in trouble. In this process of getting to my job, the driver must listen to me. He must listen to me what I'm taking. Driver, it's here. Driver, I'm going somewhere. Driver, I'm going somewhere until I reach to my last destination. So it's like now most people, actually when I came to Nairobi, this is where I lived. I've never changed my location. It's only houses I keep changing, but I've never moved out of this area. So like all the drivers and the makangas know about me. This lady doesn't know Nairobi. So whenever where where I get out of the vehicle, they have to tell someone next to me, make sure this lady goes to that house. That's where she's going to work. And that's how I managed for the first, I think the first 4 months. It was just like that. Drivers and all the makangas knew about me. They were to take me at least almost to my workplace until now I came familiar with the city. But even now, Goga, because of the work, you know, when you are deployed to work somewhere as a security officer, there's no a lot of movements. It's 6 to 6. So if I go to my workplace, that's the only place I know. Up to now, I'm not that familiar with the city.
Okay. Working 12-hour shifts is something that takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of mindset. And Miri, thanks so much for that blessing. Miri saying, no more Uji, God is taking you far. You better be ready. Miri is just telling you no more Uji right there. To the people who are wondering what Uji is, our international audience, Uji is porridge made out of maize flour or even millet or sorghum. And sometimes when you can't, it's because of its nutritious, like properties. When people cannot afford like a decent meal, that is one thing that people survive on, porridge. And you do remind me of my life in the village back in the day, Kanini, when I was in school. So let's talk about now working 12-hour shifts. And have you ever had an incident, you know, because you are in the security space? Have you ever been like in a situation which is like a bit dangerous or something like that? Because you are a woman, first of all, you are a mother, you are a wife. Security, as you said, and even during your hiring process, you told us as much. It was difficult getting a job because you are a woman. But now you're working 12-hour shifts and you've been doing this for 10 years. What would you say have been some of the challenges being in this particular space, especially to those people who are just fresh from, let's say, school, and they get security as a job? What are some of the challenges that you have observed? It can be even one or two, maybe the one main challenge or the second main challenge that you can share with us.
Yeah, the first challenge is, I think the difficult one is trying to balance as a mother and also as a wife and work. Sometimes you might come across your boss who is not understanding.
Yeah.
If you get such forces, you know, in security firm, Goga, it's like the forces. There's no difference between the forces and the security, private security company. The only difference here is the salary and the bunduki, the gun. That's the only difference. But the time of working, the duration is just the same. So if you have to come across a certain boss who is not understanding, mostly you are in trouble. Sometimes if you get the boss who is understanding, sometimes they say, for a lady, if that lady is somehow late, not that lateness, you understand lateness, at least by 12:30, you are there. That's comfortable and nice with most bosses. But others can push you. There's what we call the summon. You always me complaining, I don't want to be summoned by the president. So if you are given that summon, you need to go to the headquarters to explain yourself to why you report late every day. So when you come as such post, somehow the work is very much hectic. And if you are not strong enough, you might quit that job. Another thing, as a security guard, the gadets, we call them gadets. When it comes to a lady, it's a gadet. And for the men, they're called guards. Most people, when you are working maybe at the reception and you are alone, you don't have a guard besides you. Most customers, those people that you are serving, most of them, they don't respect you because they just treat you as a weakling. But if you are strong and you understand your work, you must be strong to protect yourself. You must explain to that person, you know, I'm here because this is what I'm supposed to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you have to explain to the person that you are dealing with so that she can or she or he can understand. Most of the time when you're dealing with the ladies, Ladies are the most people that are hectic in dealing with them. Ladies. But when it comes to men, mostly men, they treat us well. They understand we are also human beings. And
Yeah.
that's how we go.
I like that. I
Now,
like.
I don't know whether you have the time you are going to ask me about uh, any serious difficulties in my work, or I just put
Yes. Yeah, you can answer it. I just asked it. Yes, you can bring it there because I just asked that in the main question as well.
so I say it now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, Goga. Security is security. My president, do you know Dusit Hotel?
Yes. Oh my God, the hotel that was attacked the other like a couple of years ago.
That place almost killed me. It's only I survived because of the grace of God.
Wow.
Why are you bringing this story here today? Like, it's okay, okay. Uh, the
What
terror,
happened?
the terror happened there, and I was there under security those days. And then, you know, when you are in security farm, you are in the security farm. And
Yes.
then when these people come, if you understand what's terrorists, they don't spare anyone. But good enough, uh, it was like 1 month ago, we did about these attacks. And in
Yeah.
case of terror, what to do. And now here, after 1 week, we also did the same training. It's like we were been telling, we were being informed by the bosses like the Al-Shabaab, these people are targeting this area. So get prepared. The training were all over us. So those days, after 1 week, we were given another training. And then we were told in case of terror, those guys who were training us, they told us, you guys, you don't have a gun. You don't have anything. So in case of terror, first thing you realize these people are terrorists. You know, terrorists, they are not like thieves. The thieves can scare you away or they arrest you, they take everything. But when it comes to the terrorists have come for blood. They just want to kill someone and they get satisfied by your blood. So after 1 week, they come. Goga and everyone here, I was at the main gate. The
Wow.
first suicide bomber blow. The whole place was like tomatoes. So as a security guard, first thing I ran to check whether the lifts are functioning. I went checked everything and I realized everything is okay. Now what's this? Only realizing the bullets are now from the main entrance. They're shooting while entering the premises. I
Oh my.
remembered. In case of terror, the first thing, run. So I get out of that door, Goga, I ran. Only getting to the fence, it's electric. So
Oh
I was
no.
late because I tried to check what's happening. And then all of a sudden, where I'm running to, the first Al-Shabaab is there shooting. Behind me, others are shooting. My colleagues are gone. Everyone is running. Goga, I jumped a fence with electricity. I jumped over.
What?
That is the worst that has ever happened to me in this security firm. I was almost quitting.
Wait. I'm not talking because I am shocked. That's why I'm silent. Let me give people context because most people will not understand. Whatever Kanini is talking about, that's one of Kenya's latest terrorist attacks. I think that's one of the most recent that happened. And we did lose a lot of people, especially because I think it happened like, I think it's the latest, I think it's the most recent in the recent past. Kanini Kanene, you are at the heart of that. I am shocked because this was something that made it on the news. This was something that was very, yeah, this was something that was very heavy. I, how did you saw death, you saw people being attacked, you saw terrorists, you still on the same job. How do you, I don't know, how do you show up for work after what happened, after that incident? Because I am just shocked. Anytime I'm driving past that hotel, I have some bit of trauma, and I wasn't even there. Anytime I'm just driving that road, like I get a bit, I feel some goosebumps on my skin. But you are there. How do you go back to work after that incident, a terrorist attack?
Goga, from the story I've given you, remember, my person is not working. I'm the
Kanini,
breadwinner.
Kanini, still,
This is the only work. This is the only work I'm seeing. Goga, let me say it. This is the only. Okay, go ahead.
You saw somebody blow up. How do you like sleep at night? Like, do you sleep comfortably at night? I don't know. I'm not even what I'm asking, but you get my point. That is a lot.
Now, that scenario affected me for up to now. Goga, if anything just blow here with around points, I have to run. I will not stop. I will run and stop the next distance, not next here. I will stand in a different place, not the where that thing has happened. So this thing affected me. Okay, that serious was 1 year, but I thank the company. They just gave us the counseling. But now the problem here, when it comes to the house and serving people, I was not that good because I was fearing everyone. And then here in the house, I've just brought my vegetables. I'm cooking. My husband, because it's not that too much in social media, he could have explained what happened. I could put the vegetables. I'm cooking. You know the way we buy a vegetable here in the city. You just took one day back. So here I come. I will cook a half of that vegetable. I'm serving people. I realized I left some in the carry bag. There we go. I could be speaking to someone here. All of a sudden, the store is gone. I'm now there. And then I would ask, what were we talking about? Because of that stress. But nowadays, I'm okay. But the only thing up to now, going to the mall and stay there for the longest, that is not for me. Goga, me working to the hotel where there's a lot of the wasungus, that's not for me because they come to do it because they were seeing those colors and they were targeting these people. Yeah. So anywhere where there's a lot of people, but for these terrorists, it's like they were seeing many people entering these premises. And this is what we want. So they kept on coming to that premises, checking what's going on there. They realized it's a very big place, it's a serious business places. So they decided to attack us. Even when I was deployed to work at the upper hill, I asked my boss, where you are telling me to go and work? Is there an hotel there? They said no. Is there tall buildings there with a lot of people? They said no. And then now I'm going. But I was in my mind, I said, if I go there and buy and find it's a big premises with hotels, I was not going to work there. I was not going to work there.
Oh my goodness.
That's the experience, and that's the worst that has ever happened in this line of work I'm doing.
That is the worst thing that could have ever happened. I don't even think there's anything that is worse than that. I think that's the worst thing that could ever happen when you are on duty. And you are on duty, Kanini. Do you like it's a lot? You are on duty. You saw these people. You are part.
I have the marks here. Goga, I have the marks here. I have the marks. I have the marks.
You are part of the investigations. I'm sure you are being questioned by the police when investigations are being done.
Yeah, we were asked, we were questioned, we were asked how it started, how it happened. So I was there to give the story. I was not alone. I was with my colleagues. I tell you, we survived because of God. We
You
survived
just
because I think it's because God loves us. So when you see me saying we love people, we love
mm,
everyone. Love is the commander. Let me say that we love people.
I
We love
love that.
people, and I mean it.
Yeah, because yo, oh my goodness. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I just want to say, I salute what you do. I salute the amazing work that you're doing. It is not easy at all to survive a terrorist attack, and we've had a lot of those, especially in this country. And the fact that you are in line, you are literally in the line of fire on a day that you could have lost your life, and you are still here today to talk to us at the Sunday service. You are right. You are a walking miracle. You are an answered prayer, and and I'm glad that you lived, and we got to have you at the Sunday service. Allow me to take some time so that we can acknowledge a few people on the chat. We do have some few blessings here that I need to acknowledge. Once again, guys, we are multi-streaming. So in case you are not connected to Kanene, there's a link that is pinned on top of my chat. It will throw you over to her live stream. We are streaming on both sides of the live stream. Redzoom, thank you so much for that blessing. Thank you so much, Redzoom, for that blessing. The Banana TV has given you a blessing as well, Kanini. Thank you so much for that. MTGV, my sister MTGV is in the building. Make this go viral. Politics, another channel altogether in part of our franchise. Thank you so much, MTGV, for that membership from your third channel, if not the fourth one, from your third channel. Thank you so much, MTGV, for that blessing. Bosede Joseph, thanks so much for the blessing. Bosede will be joining us next week for the Sunday service. Mugeni Charity has also decided to bless the chat. Mugeni Charity was also one of our last guests in the last month. Thank you so much, guys, for the blessings. Allow me to give you a communal water for the just to acknowledge your blessings as we take a breather. And Novelty Queens, nice to see you. Thanks so much, Novelty Queens. To all the 50 million people who are watching us across both channels, thank you so much for that. Can you allow me to move from the difficult conversation about the Dusit attack that really claimed a lot of lives, including somebody I know? It's a very emotional. That was a very emotional time. Allow me to move into some lighter topic that we can discuss. Let us talk about fitness. How did you move from Kisi security, and now you are making us do squats, and you are good at your job? To be honest, you are an instructor. How did you get into this space of fitness? Can you just explain to me, like I'm a 3-year-old, how you found yourself making people stretch and do squats, and how are you the queen of squats? Manenze, nice to see you. Manenze is also here. Thanks so much for coming in, Manenze.
Thank you. My president now here. When I was growing, I wish my sisters could have been here. They could have bear witness with that one. Okay, me, I don't like. I couldn't enjoy exercising or doing any activities with the ladies.
Mm.
Me, I mostly during my childhood I could only play football. You know that thing you do, the vaulting papers.
Yes.
That was my best game. Ever out of school with boys, we are playing on the ground. We were playing on that during my childhood. I joined now the school. We are playing that game, football. My high school, I was a footballer and I could run. Now here after school, I joined that club in my rural home. I played football for 2 years. And then because you don't have anyone to show you the way, we're supposed to be doing this, let's go this or let's do this. So I quitted that club. Now I got a job, but on that job, I also part of the sports until I came to Nairobi. When I came to Nairobi, that Dusit Hotel now, I was deployed to work there. I bought the first phone. I can't remember. I bought a phone and then I could just go Google. I get people doing the exercise. I could do it. I wish my boss could have been here. And that's the one where that's my post still on where I'm working. I could run every morning from Mungara to Dusit Hotel. Every morning, I could run from Mungara to Dusit Hotel. And then when I get there, I do some refreshing up. I dress in my security uniform. Back to my work usual as usual. It's like I've done nothing. Then when it comes to evening hours, I could run all the way from Dusit Hotel to Ruaraka. TSU.
Wow.
Do you know where TSU is?
That is so far. Like that is like nearly 20 kilometers.
Okay, and then now that couldn't work for me. I was increasing weight every minute. Every minute. What's happening here?
We can hear you, Kanini. Sorry guys. Let's see. We can
Am
hear
I
you.
back here?
Yes, but your camera is off. You need to turn on your camera. Wendy, welcome, and thanks so much for stopping by despite the load shedding. Yeah, you're back now, Kanini. And Novelty Queens, thank you. I'm trying to catch up on messages as Kanini sorts out her technical issues. Kanini, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you. So
Okay, carry on.
I was doing this because I was thinking I wanted to be a police officer, not a watchman. So I wanted to be a police officer and I wanted my energy in case I'm just recruited. They always want people to run UP number 1, 2, 3 so that they can choose you. So I just wanted to maintain that strength, that energy in case I go out and get that job. So, you know, for ladies, are you here? After giving birth, you increase weight. That's automatic. So I tried to maintain that one, and then I could do now the exercise. When I realized the weight still increasing, I could avoid eating some foods, but still I was increasing in weight. That's when I started going deep. Now with that phone and Dusit Hotel, there's free Wi-Fi, so I could just Google. I get some exercise to read for this. I do. To do this one, I do. That now, my joy was people watching me when I'm exercising. I get happy when I see some comments there. That's how now I continue doing it. Now here it comes. Kanini Kanana, the attack has happened. We are not going to work here anymore because of the stresses and the drama. So we were out of that area of Dusit. Now we are at Upper Hill, next to TAC. The Wi-Fi is free. My boss is very nice to me. This is the opportunity. I've got the opportunity. Let me now start doing this thing like seriously. I started doing it. Now here I come through friends because of the way I support people. East African workout girl, Kanini no. 1,000 subscribers. Why are you not doing the live stream? Henry Bestline. You lady, what's your problem? Can you start doing the live stream? These people are too much to me now. What would I do? Have you seen someone camera shot? Leave alone me making noise here, doing everything. This is now.
Yeah.
Those days, I couldn't face the camera like this. The camera would be facing that bed while I'm seated here talking. So I continue. If you can watch my first videos, the live stream, you will put me Goga. You will call the police. You will call the police for me. They are a mess. I remember there's a time I did it with the calendar because I don't want to stand before the camera. So that's when I started doing the live stream, and then I got a chance. I started doing the exercise. I realized people like it. And then now here, I get a mess. I see people watching and commenting. Others are telling me we are doing exercise with you, Kanini. There we go. Now I become the champion. the queen of squats. I want everyone to see what I'm doing, and I'm encouraging them to do it because it has worked for me. Goga,
Yeah.
I was weighing 88 kgs. When I started being serious in this exercise, I was weighing 88 kgs. Almost a full sack of gunia of maize, full sack of beans, rice. So I said, I have to do something on this. And because it has worked for me, let me share with people. Let me share with people. Don't struggle with weight. You can do it. If I managed it, you can do it. That's how I came and I realized I can do something that will benefit someone. Apart from me benefiting, someone can also benefit.
I like that. I like what you said about when you started, and sometimes it takes somebody looking out for you. And East African Workout Girl, thank you so much for pushing this girl to do that thing. Because even when East African Workout Girl was seated where you are seated at the Sunday service, you are singing tributes to her because she's the one who made you get out of your shell and start actually showing up. Now you are a natural. Look at the way you look amazing on the screen. Nowadays you show up, you can do anything under the sun, even on your live stream. You can dance. There's a picture here that I want to share with people so that we can laugh a bit. Kanini, can you look at the things you do on your live stream nowadays? Like, can you believe this is you? Let me see whether I can pull up that picture. Look at this picture, for example.
Yes.
You can there's a time I came and I found you live and I was like, what is this girl up to? And I was, like the picture on the right were you practicing in a bathroom or something like that? And then I think it looks like because the space was very small. And then I don't know, during the practice, it was very early in the morning. During the practice, at some point that's when you decide to start dancing and shaking things. And this time we never used to have the vertical. We never used to have the vertical viewers. I think you are looking for your watch hours around this time. So I think it was very convenient for you to just do a live stream in that angle. And look at you now. Now you make us sport. You make us do things like this. If you are to look back at that time when you used to like let the camera face one angle and you're talking behind the camera, in case there is somebody on the live stream right now who is worried about their first live stream, who is worried about showing their face, who is worried about sharing their passion when it comes to fitness, what is that one thing you will tell them as Kanini Kanene? Because there are many of you. There are many of you. There are many of you out there. There are many people like you out there who are scared of showing their face on camera or even doing that thing that they love on these YouTube streets. What is that one piece of advice you will tell them?
Actually, let me say, be who you are and do something that makes you happy. Do something that benefits you and don't give up. If you have something and you feel this thing is benefiting me or it's going to benefit me in the future, go for it. Don't give up. Goga, this first, the one I'm wearing a short. Yes. If you just look at it closely, can you guess where I'm doing this exercise from?
I can tell you.
Anyone?
For me, I guess it was a bathroom. It was a bathroom. I can tell it's a bathroom because that space is very tiny. I can't even practice yoga inside that kind of a space. Am I right?
I did the exercise from that washroom for 1 year.
You did exercise in a washroom for 1 year. Why?
Goga, people were pulling me. Some of them realized I do from that washroom. They could tell me, are you in a cell? Are you in what? Are you in prison? So I'm in the prison. Why are you asking me that? When I grow rich, I will be in the gym. Leave me alone. That's where Liz Nasra was asking me, Kanini, why don't you chase them away? No, I want the WH. Why should I chase them away? I want the WH. So they could tell me that so long as they say I was observing them, and we did it. Full 1 year.
Woman, you have suffered on these white streets, but you got the results. You got monetized either way.
I leave alone that one, Goga. I remember the last live stream I did. Grace was pushing me. Kanini, now you have 3,000. You are half monetized. You've done this one. I said, Grace, leave me alone. I danced for 3 hours. I danced for 3 good hours.
You dance for 3 hours because the things we do for watch hours.
I wanted 53 watch hours that day to get monetized, the full monetized. So it was on a weekend. And then I said, now my bosses are not here. The clients are not here. This is now the good space and the nice time, the opportunity. Yeah. I got out of the office. I danced. I wish you could get, I danced for 3 good hours and I got 53 watch hours.
What? Ah! Oh my goodness. Let's talk about, so I like what you said about, be you and nobody should tell you otherwise. Do that thing that, do that thing that makes you happy. Do that thing that, where you get a lot of, that gives you like a lot of joy. And that is one thing that you normally do. Like, I think you're one person, I think you have never been shy when it comes to like doing some of these particular things.
I don't. Yeah.
Even when you get trolls and things like that, you still carry on. You still do it when other people would have just decided to end their live stream and walk away. What is that thing that keeps you going? I know you have survived a terrorist attack. That is one, and that's something that I'm very proud to have known today. But what is that thing that keeps you going, even when people are making noise around you, even when people are trying to pull you down, even when people are trying to discourage you? What is that thing that encourages you to just keep going?
Goga, my children.
Wow.
My life. If you are very much keen, you have listened to my story very nicely. Where I grew from, I'm almost the last born. There, it was not that easy life. And then I've been asking myself, where is my destiny connector now? Where am I going to get the help from? At least I be like others. I be the life that most people want to have. So I've been wanting to have something at least will push me to be somewhere where I want. So now here, I've got something that can give me money on top of what I earn from the security firm. If you know security firm in Kenya, you understand the salary. If you are a Kenyan, you understand Kenya, how much we get paid in the security firm. So my children there, I know they need me. My life needs me. And here, some people are also benefiting from what I do. I myself have maintained my body through this exercise. No giving up. No giving up. No matter what, no giving up. That is what pushes me mostly. More so when I realized, when I received my first salary in YT, I said, let's go. Now let's go. This is what I wanted. No, sometimes I say, maybe my God is in YouTube. I say that. Maybe this is where my God was waiting me to come. That's why I say, let me do it. Actually, even at work, whoever tries to joke around with my work as a content creator, that's my best enemy now. Whoever tries to joke around with my hustle, that's my best enemy. They know. Because I know social media has power. Social media can break even the rocks. And that's why I said, let me go for it.
I like
Yeah,
that, and I like how I like what you called it. It is your work. It is your work. You don't treat it as a joke. It has become, yes, it may have started off as something that you're passionate about, but it has evolved into what you call work. For me, I like that because I always tell people that my YouTube channel is a business, and I approach it with the same. I approach it with the same attention I would approach a job that I'm paid to do. Because I think if you treat it as work, you're likely to put in a lot of effort that can be profitable for it, in terms of it being as work. And so you are so Kanini, in addition to you being not just a fitness instructor, not just a mother, not just a Mrs. Officer, you are also a creator, which is another hat that you're adding into your work.
yeah,
Your husband knows about your channel.
very well.
Has your husband seen the things you make us do on this channel? I'm just asking for a friend.
Eh?
I
Ask
like how
again.
pretended like you've not had that question.
Ask again, Goga.
That is so funny. I'm asking, is your husband aware of the things you make us do on this channel?
Leave that alone now, Goga. There's a time I told my husband, now, these things is getting worse. I'm selling you online today. I went out, I did a content that morning hours. I'm selling my husband. I was selling my husband online, and the husband was there. So I was selling her for 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
And again, sometimes he watches what I do. I just get a comment there. I just love and leave it. So the only good thing about my husband, though it's not that too much in social media, he doesn't stop me from going to what I see is right.
Nice.
He has seen the fruits in these YT streets. So just pushing me. Do it. Do it. Yeah.
And my moderator says, yes, the husbands are all very aware. The husbands are all very aware. Can you allow us to acknowledge some few super chats we got on the live stream when you were talking? So David Ant, thank you so much for the blessing. Mama Fisher, this is us and what we do. Thank you so much for that. Red Room gave you a blessing and said, blessings Kanini, we love people. Thank you so much, Red Room, for that. Bostede Joseph, thank you so much for that. This is us and what we do. Mama Fisher, thank you so much for the blessing. David Ant, could you have used okra? Let's talk about okra. David Ant is giving you a blessing here, and he's asking us about okra. If Yanni is asking you a question, Kanini, if Yanni says, Kanini, if I were a criminal, I would like you to arrest me. Now look at this one.
Who wants to be arrested? Steven.
No, if Yanni no, Steven is okay. Steven is just relaxing, watching on the chat. But it is if Yanni is saying that if he was a criminal, he would like you to be the one who arrests him, and he believes that you are the best person to arrest. I don't know. This is what I go through on YouTube. Zach gave you a blessing as well. Zach is one of your top supporters as well. Zach, thank you so much for that blessing. Let us talk about you arresting people and some men who are volunteering you to arrest them. What is the answer to this question?
Goga, I think because of the Dusit attack, I learned the route. For me and my post where I work right now, it's like we graduated from that Dusit hotel. When it comes to arresting, I'm very much smart. You can't even know I'm doing something behind you. I will be very nice to you. We will be talking very smartly. 9-9. 9-9. I continuously talking you, the police are here.
Wow.
I continue to talk very smart. I don't answer you anything. You my boss. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Don't worry. Everything is going to be settled down. I'm here for you. Just hold on. Hold on. Yeah. I can even give you water so that I keep you waiting for the police to come.
Wow.
You cannot
And,
run away from me.
and you've already done all those things, and I'm not aware. I'm just thinking that.
Very nicely. Very nicely. You can't even know I'm arresting you. I'm very smart when it comes to that.
Okay, okay. If you are going to be arrested, so you volunteered yourself to be arrested by Kanini Kanene, she's going to make it happen. And Sunship, thank you so much for that super sticker on Kanini's live stream. Thank you so much for those blessings. We don't take it for granted. We don't take it for granted. If you have any question you want to ask Mrs. Officer, you want to ask the Queen of Squads, you want to ask the mother, you want to ask the terror attack survivor. Now that is another title that I'm adding into her many hats.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to ask anything to Kanini, feel free to drop it on the chat so that I can be able to I can be able to highlight it for her so that she can be able to answer it. Otherwise, I'll just be able to I'll just continue with my questions. Kisha says that, oh wow, did she say that she's good at undercover arrest? She's good. She's good. She's good. Hey, Mrs. Officer, you can arrest me undercover and I will not be aware. I am still stuck at that part of you'll even give me water and things.
Very smart.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And Manenze is very excited because Manenze is with you in the same sector. So I totally like I like that. And Dr. Alice is correcting me. Goga, no, not survivor. Terror attack heroine. I'm guided. I'm guided. I'm guided. Yeah, she climbed over an electric fence. How did she?
Exactly.
Yeah, she climbed over an electric fence. Let us call her a terror attack heroine. Thanks so much for that, Dr. Alice. I'm guided. I'm accordingly guided. What is your opinion on okra? Part of fitness means that you also have to eat healthy. So let us start with okra first, and then you can talk to us about your. First of all, there are ladies here who are asking about your skin routine, your skincare routine. But before we go to the skincare routine, tell us about okra and what is your take on okra, so that we can get rid of David Hunt.
Goga. Okra is my food. It's unfortunately that I don't have it here.
I did not say it very well. I think there's a problem with the audio. Can you scream it a bit? Say it louder.
Okra is my food. It's because I don't have it here. You could have seen. The first thing, okra, in town it's 50 bob. So that okra, I just cut it into pieces here. Very early in the morning, I take the cheese. The remaining one is my vegetable. I like okra very much. One, for the joints. Okra is very much in the joints. When it comes to the friction in the joints, it helps a lot. For those people who have ulcers, the taste of okra, tasteless.
Yeah.
It supports a lot. So for me, okra, mwah.
David Ant, you are so quiet on the chat, and I know you are there. David, why are you so quiet on the chat? Natecho Traveler is saying, please tell us more about that friction everywhere. Natecho, we are talking about joints. Natecho, we are talking about joints. Can you stop your bad thinking, Natecho? We are at the Sunday service. We are at the Sunday service.
Problem.
And then Mugeni Charity, who says that she used to play football like you when she was growing up as a girl, she says, now I can say something about okra. Now I can say something about okra. When Mugeni Charity was seated here at the Sunday service, she gave a very politically correct answer on okra. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that answer. I think David Dant has been neutralized accordingly. Let's talk about your fitness routine in terms of diets. Are there any particular diets that you observe? Because your skin is glowing, and the one thing everybody keeps on saying on the live stream is how you are glowing. Talk to us about the skincare routine so that we can have this conversation. Wait,
no.
Stephen has given me a super chat there, but he's saying, I'm fearing arrest in Kenya by Kanini. And being force-fed okra.
Stephen, Steven, that's an agreement. I said the moment Steven land in Kenya, the first thing I will arrest Steven. I will make sure Steven sleeps in the cell with Andrew for all day, 24 hours, morning and evening. So that I will take them there, from there, and I will cook ugali and okra for them. That's an agreement.
And then Manente saying, my Kenyan, my friends, please give me okra. There are people here who are literally begging for okra, and people like David Ant are busy talking badly about okra. And then Mugeni Charity says, for juice, just add some lemon and you can easily drink it. That is when it comes to okra water. Can you let us talk about your diet and your skincare routine, because that is what the ladies want to know.
Okay, now for those people who have the pens and the paper, be writing the notes down.
So let me get my pen as well.
There's one thing you should know when it comes to your fitness. There's a rule we say, you eat less, you exercise more. Eat less, exercise more. There's no way you can eat, like now, a portion. I've not said you skip any other food. Okay, I will come to the foods that mostly for me is a no-go. So you eat at least, okay, most people like eating a lot of food. Try to reduce that food. As time goes by, your stomach will adjust to that size of food. Am I right, Goga? I don't know whether the English is English in here. So you keep on adjusting. Today you eat, you keep on reducing, you reduce until you come this size now. You end up, my girl knows here, when it comes to putting my food to my tin, he knows how much all the I don't know what I take mostly in a day. So you just see a lot of food, no, just something little for me. I take a lot of water. I take a lot of water, guys. If you've been to my workout, when I'm exercising, mostly I have my green cup. Before I end the exercise, I take like 2 of them. That's almost 2 liters. And then before I take my breakfast, I take 2. Before I eat my lunch or after lunch, I take 2. And then before I sleep, I take 2. For me, I take a lot of water. Another thing, vegetable. Vegetable is my food. I can take vegetable only for breakfast and I'm done. And a lot of them. Meat. I know everyone loves meat. My people are suffering in this house. They can tell you, meat, it's no. Though sometimes I feel let me just give them meat. But mostly I concentrate on the white meat. Fish. Chicken. Pork, I don't like pork. I'm a Christian, I don't like pork for me. So I normally concentrate on the fish and the chicken if I get, but fish is cheaper here. And then sugar. Sugar is killing us, guys, if you don't know. More so the uncooked sugar. Try as much as you can to reduce sugar. I try to tell everyone, even if it means you have to just apply very little sugar for you to have a taste. But if you can, try to leave it. Avoid it completely if you can. But if you can't, adjust. Don't take a lot of sugar. Even if others say, I'm exercising, so let me take a lot of sugar. You can take a banana. You can take sugar cane. Fruits. Actually fruits. And then you will be free to go. You know, when you take sugar, that's the bell. Guys, when you take ugali, you know ugali? Ugali is another problem. If you can try, so it's now, that's the staple food here. So for me, what I do, I take very, 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 very small. Very, very little. I don't take a lot of ugali. So if it means I'm eating ugali, I'll make sure there's a lot of vegetable trying to balance the starch.
Bostede says, I don't like drinking water. And most people, I think, have this particular problem. You find that, like they don't drink water, but for me, I'll have like, I don't know how many cups of coffee. I'll have like some tea in there. Of course, I don't take sodas or carbonated drinks generally. But you find that sometimes getting that water discipline like you is not very easy. So to people like Bostede and African sports with Bostede, and Bostede, I think we'll be sitting here at the Sunday service next week. I'll probably ask her this again directly. Um, what would you say to people who are struggling to have a water routine like you? Because you drink a lot of water generally. So yeah, yeah, yeah. You drink a lot of water generally. So yeah. Talk to
Now,
us about that.
Bosede, we have the chia seeds. Do you know chia seeds? Chia seeds. You can just put them in water so that you can take it. Or you can just use the lemon, just drops of lemon, so that that water can taste. Don't avoid water. Water is everything. Water is life. Look at my skin. I don't apply anything serious here. This is because of water. A lot of water helps your skin to be smooth. And it also helps digestion. So if you can't take water, you might affect your kidney. You need to wash your kidney like seriously.
Okay. Mugeni says sugar is a no for me. You talked about cooked sugar. Can you just tell us more about that? Because I think some people may not understand what that is. And before I come to ugali, because ugali is going to be an emotional topic for some people here. But yes.
Okay, sugar, when you just take it low, you see most people say you just add sugar on the cup. That's not good. Make sure if you are using it, start to make it to charge. So if it means you are going to add sugar, put it so that it can boil with whatever you are cooking. If it's uji, put it there. If it's your strong tea, make sure it's cooked. You know the process this sugar is being processed, we don't know.
Yeah.
So if you want it, just cook it. Just make sure it's cooked together with whatever you are cooking. Don't accept to use it at low on the table.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Shana and Dida Safari are agreeing that yes, indeed, water is life. Water is very healing as well from Ifeanyi Sikul. And then East African says if you have a problem drinking water, add lemon or cucumber. So we are getting
chia seeds.
And chia seeds as well. Thank you so much, Helen.
Or okra. Or okra.
Or okra. David, and I hope you heard that. I did not even say it. It's Kanini who suggested it. And then Gary talks about the best for me is cucumber water with a bit of lemon. I'm going to try that chia seeds thing. But I've definitely seen the chia seeds water as much as it looks. It looks very thick and stuff and everything. Let's talk about, you talked about meat, and there's a very interesting comment here around meat. Priscilla says, arthritis has made me stay away from meat. What are how often do you take meat products? And even I know you said you are taking more of white meat than red meat. Talk to us about this lifestyle choice and how it has been working for you.
You know, my president, when it comes to meat, for me, I just assume, or I know meat has a lot of fats, and it takes long to be digested when you've just consumed it. So, you know, it takes like 2 days to get digested. But when it comes to white meat, it's very quickly digested. That's why I don't advocate anyone to be taking meat. So it's but anything testing has its own outcomes.
That is true. All these things that taste so good and they make you like feel like they always have effects. They always have effects. The best things in life are not exactly tasty, for sure. Yeah, they're not exactly tasty. You had a comment here by a question here by Dr. Stella. Dr. Stella is asking, was there a time Kanini you felt like quitting this YouTube journey?
Ask again.
Uh, Dr. Stella is asking, was there a time you felt like quitting this YouTube journey?
Yes. When I think when I was not having the audience, and that's when Henry Baseline also and East African Workout Girl, Grace Maku, they came in.
Nice.
Because when I was trying to do those live stream, I was hiding. So Goga, I could come, I only see one, sometimes zero. You know, I'm at the reception, and this security firm, what I'm doing is not allowed. It's not. It's only because I have my bosses. Sometimes they're good. I think they're good.
Yeah.
They're good at the moment. So I'm hiding. I'm targeting 1 hour. I want people to come the way I support them, and then there's no one that's coming. I want the WH. It's not moving. What would I do? I told Henry, me, I'm quitting. Henry Baseline, I wish you could have been here.
Yeah.
Henry, I'm tired. Henry told me, Kanini, keep on pushing. The people will understand this is the time now you are doing the live stream, and they will come to support you. But now I realized, because my Nije is, do you call it Nije? Is exercising. Now here I'm seated, I'm hiding. I've given my audiences the flower, as if they don't have flowers in their house. So when they come, they see a flower, they just go. Until now, I requested my boss, can I be coming very early in the morning to just give me some minutes? I do the live stream. Where? In the toilet, my boss. Leave me alone. I will be doing it from the toilet. What if the big boss gets you? Leave me alone. I will defend myself. And that's now I realize. And actually, the people who could join that live stream, most of them were like, you woman, what are you doing? You don't have what you are doing. What are you doing in the toilet? And then I said, this is what I want. Let them abuse me, but you know what? I could tell them.
They're here now.
I could tell them, oh, thank you, my friend. I thank God, because before you commented, you have watched. And I continue chanting and dancing. They could stay. And then they just want to see me exercising, not sitting and telling them stories. That's how now I adjusted. My bosses was so good to me. My boss was so good to me, not all of them. My boss was so good to me. He allowed me to do that. He stood in for me when I'm exercising. And then now I said, oh, this is now the time. That's when now I said, now I'm free to go. And then I continued up to now. I almost gave up. Those days, I could go and go and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your favorite workouts and signature moves? I know you love a lot of things that you talk a lot about reducing the tummy. You talk a lot about opening the thighs. The first time you ever said thighs, I was like, Kanini, what are thighs? And we kept on making a lot of jokes about the thighs. What are your favorite workouts and moves that people know? When they hear Kanini, they know squats. But what other moves are your signature things that you do on the channel?
I like stretching, and mostly I enjoy squatting.
Hey, why is it important for us to squat as people? Priscilla is already screaming here, cobra and butterfly. Miri is just laughing there because I've seen Miri work out with you, and I was wondering whether she's working out or she's responding to chats half the time. Yeah. So talk to us about squats.
Goga, when you squat, you are claiming back your body figure. You know, when you squat, if you see me squatting, you can differentiate between your back and the body. And that
Yes.
position, when you keep on doing it, you are going to get the, how do you call this, something, the timeline. I don't know it's called. Yeah, the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your body in shape, and also it can make you to differentiate where it's the back and the body. You don't be like up and down, same. It's like you are coming and you are going.
That's funny. Even Novelty Quiz is laughing here. Novelty, why are you laughing? Even Novelty, I think you and I are laughing at the same thing. Even though I was laughing before she even finished saying it because I think Novelty and I were laughing at the same thing. And then Dida Safari says that you guys, I did not even ask you the question. I was speaking to Kanini Karene. People already giving answers on your behalf. Dida Safari saying open and closing. That is my favorite workout. East African workout girl is also screaming, open, 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 open. uh, Wakesha is talking about the cobra stretch. Priscilla is talking about opening and closing, opening and closing. Okay,
Very nice.
there's a lot of conversation here around Malkia Africana says hapa kwa squat sana sana. I knew Malkia will come out of the bush when you start. Maria will just come out of the bush when she hears everything about squats. Goga, can you confirm if Grace Maku is here? Yeah, Grace Maku is over at Kanini's side. So in case you want to go and talk to Grace Maku, jump over to Kanini's live stream. She's there. She's there with the brother. So talk to us about opening. I know you said squats help you reclaim your body. Squats can also be very hard. Kanini, there are some people here. I'm speaking on behalf of some people. I'm not asking the question on my behalf. There are some people here who also say squats help us get a better behind and things like that. Is this true? Like we get
Come
a
again?
better. There are people say that squats help us get a better behind. Is that a real thing or it's a scam?
The
If I start,
squatting.
yes. Will I get a
Yeah,
nice
the
bump?
squatting. Goga, the squatting helps the supportive documents behind. When you squat,
Okay. Carry on.
Goga amekufa. Goga amekufa.
They help more. What? They help what? The supportive documents.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget I even asked this question. I don't know why I asked that question. I was just like, okay, carry.
You are
Okay,
done.
you're answering. You're answering the.
I know you are done. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my goodness! So tell us more about these supportive documents and how they, why is it important?
Goga, I think the exercise I did see 3 days ago. The one
Yeah.
I was saying about opening. Yeah. There's when you are doing this opening, you target different parts of the body.
Yes.
You can be opening and you squat. You see, you do the stretches, but it's not all that are targeting one part of the body. Every stretch that I do, all the opening I do, it targets different part of the body. Even if it's the supportive documents, there's a way you can do, and then they just like someone has just thrown them on your back. So you just look on a way you mold them.
Oh, hey, molding them so that they look nice.
Yeah, you avoid the shagging. Yeah.
Ladies, I hope you are listening. You have to start doing. You have to start doing squats. Kanini, I hope one day you meet the king of squats from South Africa. I know he was here. You guys, anytime I see his clips and I see you the kind of things you are doing. I'm like, these two need to collaborate.
Yeah.
These two need to collaborate. I hope you do get to meet the king of squats. Manenze, make it happen. Also, let us talk about this. That kick. Hey, some people can't lift their leg. Some people cannot lift their leg that high. Kanini Kanene. This is an example of open hips. Like the hips are very flexible, and the mobility on the joint is also so good. That leg is so high.
Yeah,
Uh,
this
what
one here,
what do I need to open to kick to make this nice this kind of kicks?
Goga, the second kick here, this one helps in the upper tummy. This one here, the upper
Oh,
tummy. And this
why?
one here, it's not that long. This one supports the lower tummy.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Ladies, are you seeing these things? Ladies, gentlemen, are you seeing these things? And that is Kanini Kanene on a random normal day. On a random normal day. Let me see. There's another one that I was
Goga,
looking at.
Goga, Goga, can you go back to the first video you've done before you brought this to?
This one?
The next, yeah. This one.
Yes.
This video is the most viewed in my channel. It's us almost 1,000 and something. I've not watched, and it's the longest video I've done. It has 33 minutes, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the most watched video.
Guys, you can go and check the most watched video on Kanini's channel now that you're connected to her and you're subscribed to her channel. Make sure you're part of this. Why do you think it was the most popular video?
I think the background and the lady I was doing with was so cooperative and was motivating at least. So even the dressing code, you see the greens there, the background, and
Yeah.
then I was having someone who was talking on my behalf.
Oh, okay. I have to go rewatch that video as well. There's a picture. There's a picture here. What is going on? What is going on? Look at that leg, and look at the supportive documents. What is happening on this picture? You know, these are your videos. I've actually, guys, when you go and watch Kanini's videos, these are the things you will come across. These are
Yeah.
videos. Yes. Talk to us.
Yeah. The one I'm holding aloft. This one
Yes.
is for the weight loss. The quickest way of losing weight is by using of the rope. And this
This is
one
good.
second now, the one the leg is up. This is for the potty. And then when the leg is not straight, you are just trying to lift the lower part of the supportive document.
Oh wow! All right,
Yeah.
guys, you can go watch the videos. She does these workouts. In case you want to get this, flexible and you want to start having these features, you have to go and start exercising with Kanini. You have to go and start exercising with Kanini Kanene. You cannot just be sitting there watching and you're not exercising. Let me see. There's another one here, Kanini. Let me see that I can bring it up. This is Kanini, the picture on the left where you're wearing black.
Goga, I was dancing. This one I was dancing.
But only you can make dancing look this good. Like, look, you're making dancing look easy, but we all know that this is not easy to do.
No, but I know dancing is part of the exercise, Goga. Dancing is part of the exercise.
Okay, no comments. Let me see. Dr. Stella Miri is also on Kanini. Dr. Stella, can you just leave my live stream and go to Kanini's live stream? You will find all these people there. They are there on the live stream. Michael is asking, how did Goga get these pictures? Michael, go and watch Kanini's. Find all these things. Kanini, is there something that is on your side? Yeah. Michael, just go to Kanini's live videos. You will actually, these are her videos. Just go to her videos. You will find all these pictures. All the receipts are there. When you watch her videos, you come across these things, guys. There is a very nice hairstyle of yours. You love this hairstyle, Kanini. Let us talk about it.
Very much. I love this style very much, Goga, because it doesn't take a lot of my time. When I'm done the blow dry, and then 2, I'm gone. I can survive with this one for 2 weeks because my hair is so long.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Very
Dancing
much
with
economical to me.
Natecho V is excited. Natecho V is excited about you talking about dancing because she's always dancing on her channel. Let me see. There's another one here. This video, there are some receipts about this video. Kanini Kanene. The title of this video, you decided to say hashtag boyfriend, hashtag I don't know what. The ladies on the chat are asking whether this man is taken or where is this man? Where can they find him? If he's single and available. And then why did you decide to say that his boyfriend? Because that video also has a lot of views because I think people came to see who this man is on the channel. But it was a very good workout. I enjoyed the workout you did with this gentleman in the park. So talk to us about this workout.
Yeah, a minute, Goga.
Okay. All right. So guys, no, it's not. Dida.
Hey.
Hold on. Let me mute her so that she can have a bit of privacy before she comes back. These are all on Kanini's videos. You will find all these receipts there. You'll find all these receipts there. Classic, once again, nice to see you. I see Agnes Chemiati. Thank you so much for that support. Manenze is saying that's a real African woman. Work on the documents, ladies. Okay.
I'm back.
Kanini, did you get my question? You were asking about who is this man? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, this is just a friend, Goga. I was at Karura Forest, and then I came across this. There were 2 gentlemen, and they were just having their time in the forest. And then I just requested them to just take a video of me. And then this one told me I can do that. He is an ex-NYS soldier. So I said,
nice.
Okay, let's go.
It was a good workout.
And then we said, let's go. And then they accepted to give me a content. And that's how we came. And then because I wanted people to watch, I gave it a title. Just like that.
Boyfriend. Practically the boyfriend in the park. Kanini,
Yes.
serious. You are now a proper YouTuber. You know, that is the first thing. The time I watched that video, I was like, hey, this Kanini always says that she has 7.5 husbands. I've never seen a boyfriend in this. That's why I clicked on the video as well. So you got me to click on the video. So clearly, it worked. It worked.
I just wanted people to watch and see, oh, this old woman can have a boyfriend. And then everyone was excited. Let's check. Just like that. Otherwise, we don't know each other completely.
Oh, okay. So if the ladies want contacts and things, how will they find him?
The Jama Forest. Yeah, we have the number.
Oh, that is so funny.
Natejo. I know it's Natejo, not anyone else. I have the number.
Natejo, you are welcome. I was actually asking on behalf of Natejo because I know she's the one who was going to ask. What is going on here? There's some nice ladies here. Let me also make sure that the gentlemen are happy. Who are these ladies? Do you have their numbers as well? And are they content creators? Where do we find them?
Now, Goga, number 1, this is my manager. And this one with black, the one with black top is my daughter, my brother's daughter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're available. That is your family. So we can find
out.
Yeah,
they also accepted to give me a content, and that's how we did it.
Okay. So there are some gentlemen on the chat who are asking whether they are single or available or they are searching, asking for a friend.
Do a super chat.
This YouTube, you have to make money by all means. Hey, Dida Safari, do a super chat in case you want the answer. Do a super
Dida,
chat.
do a super chat.
I have no comeback for that one, guys. I have no comeback. I have no comeback. I have no comeback. Oh, yeah. And people like Rebecca are actually shocked that you have a manager. Those of us who are looking for managers, can you talk to us about these managers? Where do we find managers like this? You know, the manager is the one who must have suggested you do a super chat in case you want to know the status. Probably, this woman is working. This woman is actually on business. Kanini Kanene, talk to us.
Actually, Goga,
Yes.
my manager is my YouTube. Me, most of the things I don't know how to do it. My manager does like most of the things. My manager does it.
Oh, this
Yeah.
manager. Yes.
Though nowadays, since you came into my neck, Kanini, at your age, nowadays I'm very much keen. I know also.
Okay, that's good. This manager, does she have her own channel or things like that?
She doesn't like social media. She's
Oh, wow.
she's still in school. She's in school right now. Actually, she's doing the last attachment.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay. So, guys, ladies, if you want to get a super chat, if you want to get to know the numbers of the ladies, you have to drop a super chat. One of the things Kanini is also like when it comes to you getting work done, when you're not like doing fitness things, when you're not a security officer, you have a very different side of you. Look, I like these pictures where you are cooking there in an open fire, you doing your laundry. There's this picture where you are trying to. This was chicken. I don't know. This was chicken. I don't know. This is chicken, right? Chicken. There's also this picture where you're in the village, and I like this picture because everybody is laughing in the shamba. Anastasia and Title Pro, I know, are going to get excited over this picture. And then there's also this picture where you are fetching water. I love this. I love this video. This is one of your videos that I really enjoyed watching because there's just something about the clarity and how natural it is. Yani village vibes right there. Where you went to fetch water. There's also this one where you actually now making chapati for people, and this one, the one on the left, you are trying to plaster a mud house, which is a reflection of how we like our village, our houses in the village, and just trying to make sure that they look nice and things like that. And of course, this is now back in the office when you are having like a conversation and things like that. There are so many facets to the Kanini Kanene lifestyle. But I want to talk about this one particularly. What is happening here? Why is everybody so happy? How did you get these people to be on camera?
Goga, when I introduced myself, I said, Kanini Kanene is 5. Even if you don't want to support me, you will support me. This time I was on my leave. And now here, Kanini Kanene, I don't know how to do plowing. Me, I don't know. Even God knows that. I can do the tea picking, but when it comes to digging, I'm not perfect on that. And now here, these are my people around me. I want this shamba to be done. What would you do? They like the traditional brew. I got for it. I bring it here. Now we are doing the work. We finished it. We continue with our traditional brew. That's how it ended. There's nothing much here. They're very much happy. They've gotten what they want mostly. And then I joined them. All of us were drunk.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I love this picture. It was a very nice picture. Just trying to appreciate you being in the village, and also a very beautiful and different side of you. Guys, if you're
let me add on that. And Goga, I think for me, I go according to what is being done there. When I'm in the village, I am the village woman. When it comes to the city, I'm the city woman. If it's fetching water, I go with everyone. I have a video whereby I was taking shower in the river. I joined them. We do everything together. So I think they loved how I'm doing it. And then they joined me. They did it for free. The only thing I did is buying them the traditional drill.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something about let me ask you something about your mantra. We love people. We love people, and supporting is all that we do. That is a very important statement that you always use everywhere on the YouTube streets. We love people, and support is all that we do. Talk to us about this slogan. Why is it important for you? Because it's also like your philosophy as a creator. Most content creators don't have a philosophy. Most content creators don't have a slogan that drives them. This is very powerful. I don't know, Kanini, whether you know the impact of that statement anytime you're walking around YouTube street.
I
It is a
know.
statement. It is a philosophy. It is a way
Yeah.
of life. Talk to us
Yes.
about this philosophy, because it can also make some of us who are on the chat start figuring out what is our philosophy. What is that thing that you want anybody who interacts with us to never forget?
Now, Goga, this thing of love started long time ago with my mother. When my mother was a young girl, this is a long story, but I will give it to you so that everyone can understand how love come in and how I'm stick with it and it will never fade from me. Now, my mother was left while was a very young girl with, I think it tells us 2 months old. And my mother was left in the hands of a stepmother. Now my mama grew up. Now she is a girl who can go to the river with 5 liters water. And now the stepmother is not giving my mother food. And then my mother fell down and fainted on the way. The ants were all over my mother. And then the strangers came and rescued my mother. And then that's how my mother kept telling us, guys, my children love people because people saved my life. And that's a different story. My father here, also my father was left that way. And then my father was taken care of by the strangers. So my
Wow.
father was love people. Love people, the people saved me. That's why you came out. Otherwise, if it wasn't the people, the strangers, my mother, if it was not strangers, you couldn't have been in this world. And then now that thing is in me. We love people. Let's keep on supporting people. And then now here on the YT street, I'm almost giving up. I'm almost quitting the streets. Hand first line. We love people. Grace Mapu, we love people. They have pushed me to an extent now. I'm monetized. I'm earning in YT. Why should I avoid loving people? And then because of this love, I go on the street supporting others. And in this supporting, I get back the love. So for me, I just take it easy and natural. When you love someone, you cannot do anything bad to that person. When I love you, Goga, I will watch your video the right way. I will not skip and tell you done. I will not jump on your videos and the end of it, I say done. So the love is the commander of all the 10 commandments that we know from the Bible. 100%. So if I love you, I'll not do anything bad to you. I'll not abuse you. I'll not give you bad food. I will not do anything bad, actually. So because love is the commander of the 10 commandments, and if we will love each other, we will support each other to grow on YT, to grow in the houses, to grow in their marriages, to grow on their workplaces. Let's spread love. Love is everything, guys. Yeah, that way, Mr. President.
I love that. For me, I love that philosophy. And I think in case you're watching us right now, I want you to think of the message that one of the things I always ask guests who come to the Sunday service is, what is their message? What is their message? Like, in case people forget everything that they've said in the 3 hours they've been on the live stream, what is that one thing you want people to remember? And they always have a very interesting take. It's based on what they do. So for Kanini, one thing that stands out is we love people. And that is why most of you know When I asked that question during the live stream earlier, most of you are able to answer it because you identified the statement with her. What is that statement that people can identify with you? What is that message that when people see Juba Bruce, they know this is Juba's message? When they see Grace Marco, they know this is Grace's message. When they see Agatha, they know this is Agatha. When they see Miri Besh, they know this is Miri Besh's message. When they see Just Gem Vlogs, they know this is Just Gem's message. What is your message to the world? And how can you package it as a philosophy that you can be sharing with people as you interact with them on these white streets? So Kanini Kanene, just want to say, I love your slogan. For me, I love that philosophy. It's a very powerful statement. And
We love people.
we love people. I do love that. Anytime I see it, I'm like, oh, that's Kanini's line. That's Kanini's line. Of course, as much as we make fun of what like open, we do know like love is very important. Fitness, being a mother, security, they teach you certain values, Kanini. Number one, discipline is a very strong thing that comes out of this. Time management is one thing that you've talked about. You have to wake up as early as at 4 in the morning, make sure that your kids are ready before you leave them, and you have to go and work for 12 hours. And resilience. You survived a terror attack, you became a heroine, you jumped over an electric fence. Are there certain values that are very important for you, especially knowing how you grew up based on the story of your mother, your father, your upbringing? Are there any other values that are very important for you as a person, as Kanini, other than love, this discipline, time management, resilience? What other things that really stand out for you as a human being that are very important for you to share with us today?
Yeah, there's one thing I normally tell everyone who is around me or anyone I come across. Okay, actually, it's because of the spirit love. Goga, you cannot be that person who keeps someone the hatred. You are always, I don't love this. I don't want to see this person. I don't want this. You are the problems everywhere. I say in my life and in everyone's life, you have your own story. You have your own journey. You have your targets. If you can't be keeping someone in your heart, you affect yourself. If you keep on hating people, you hate yourself. If you keep on going around talking bad about people, that's also another word. You should be wake up and think now today, who am I going to, I want to problems. You think on that instead of thinking on how to better your life. I'm that person. I don't keep. Even at work, they know. Kanini, if it's this, don't tell me this. Next time I'm not happy. No, can you stop it? It's done like that. The following day, it's a different story. So if you keep on hating me, you are hating yourself. For me, I'm not there. It's now and I'm done. That's how my mother told me. Don't go the following day with hating someone or with something stressing you on your heart. Deal with it right now. The next minute, think on how to better your life. Think on how the steps you are going. I tell them at work like this. I think if they're here, they know. Continue talking about something. Kanini is making money.
I have to make sure that you give it a.
I'm not there. I don't hate anyone. I don't keep anything in my heart because it would affect my health. I love myself.
I love that.
Okay. So
Okay.
I just request if there's those people who keep things on their heart, let them go. Allow them to get out of. Be free. Be free. Yeah.
Dida Safari says yes, minding my own business. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. There's some very nice comments that came through, but allow me to give you like Unfiltered Maria. Thank you so much for the super chat. Unfiltered Maria gave you a super chat there and said, "We love people. We love people. We love people."
Love people.
And I like how, because that resonates with what Bosede also said in the super chat. We love people. So you can already see your slogan is this. I would suggest that you need to copyright that slogan so that nobody in the world can ever use it other than you. Now, Rebecca Prince said something here. I like the way Kanini handles the disturbing comments on her live streams. Kanini, my dear, what is your secret to standing up for yourself? That is a very beautiful question from Rebecca Prince. But before you answer that, there's a comment here by Manenze. Manenze said, Kanini Kanene teaches you to have, Kanini Kanene teacher taught me to have confidence in myself. Thank you. And I had Manenze say this today on his live stream. I was so
Yeah.
shocked because Manenze, by the way, it is Kanini who told me to raid you, and that's how I was able to know you are not raidable because I'd finished my yoga practice, and she said, "Let us raid Manenze," and I was like, "Manenze is live. You know, Manenze is really live." So when I went and found you, you are not tradable, and then that's how we were able to end up on an Uber read on your channel. I was so shocked to see Manenze in person today on his live stream. Like, it's the first time I've ever seen Manenze like talking to people. He's always putting a picture or maybe hiding somewhere in the background and things like that. That was so beautiful. And he gave you your flowers. He said, "Thank you for making me get out of my shell." So Manenze, we see you, and guys, let us support that brother of ours from South Africa so that he can get into his next milestone. So Kanini Kanene, let us talk about the question by Rebecca, and you can maybe tie it to what Manenze said, because I think they are related as part of you standing up for yourself and standing up for others. Kanini, can you hear me? Oh, I think we lost her briefly. She's frozen. Let me wait for her to get back. So apologies for that. We'll get her back. We'll get her back. We'll get her back. Okay. So technical issues. The devil is a liar. These village witches, they need to let us prosper. They need to let us prosper. And speaking of, let me see if I can get something on the screen as I wait for Kanim to get back. Shiro, nice to see you. Cold Spring Screen, nice to see you. Thanks so much for popping in. Allow me to get, there's something I wanted to show you guys on the screen. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's part of like a commercial break as I wait for Kanini to return. I think that must have been an internet issue or something. She'll be back. She'll be back. She'll be back. So there was this. David Ant, can you come to your computer? You're going to be part of this craziness. Let me see. Where is that picture when I need it? This is the problem sometimes when you're looking for things and you can't find them. Goodness. Where is that picture? Okay, I got it. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up on the screen as I wait for Kanini to return. We are taking a commercial break. Oh, she's back. Welcome back, Kanini. We are taking a commercial break. Oh, she's back. So let me see if I can pull this.
Yeah, I'm back. I don't. I think. Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi problem. I don't know. Again.
No worries. Hold on. Don't worry. I'm bringing you back. I wanted to take a commercial break here real quick.
Okay.
Guys, we are on a brief commercial break, but you can see Kanini and I. We are just here. We are still here. We are still here at the bottom. We are there at the bottom talking. David Hunt, are you looking at that picture? So David Hunt, on that picture, what can you see? There is chicken. There's some vegetables. There's ugali. If Yanni was asking about ugali earlier, Kanini is going to answer that question. There's ugali, and then there is something there. There is something here, like one of those bowls. One of those bowls has something. So I was privileged to visit a country this week, a Southern African country this week. I was in a country called Zambia. So when I was in Zambia I think it was on Thursday night. Was it on Thursday night? Yes, I was in Zambia on Thursday night, and I was going to look for dinner. And then I said, I want to take something that is something that is very local that the locals eat. Because when I go to a foreign country, I like eating the food that the locals are eating. And then they said you can try this. They call it nshima. The ugali is called the ugali is called nshima. The chicken had a name I've forgotten. Then these are traditional vegetables on the at the bottom, and then the other one is an okra dish. Let me tell you, when they brought that okra dish to my table, I was like, I'm taking this picture for David Ant and the tribe Goga. The okra stew. Yes, Rebecca. They brought the okra stew as part of the dish. It was so difficult eating this thing in public, but I finished all of it. So to the Zambians on the live stream, to the Zambians who are watching, thank you so much for making me enjoy this okra stew. It was a very beautiful meal. And my stomach my tummy felt very good. My tummy felt very good. Like it was so light. I did not feel full or bloated or things like that. Yeah, that is ugali. But the ugali is very soft. The ugali, as you go down the south of Africa, the ugali gets very soft. In East Africa, the ugali is a bit hard. Yeah. So anyway, that is the end of our commercial break. Kanini Kanene, welcome back. I don't know that you can hear me. Your camera is off. Yeah, Nshima. That is it, Dida. That is the one. It was very beautiful. It was so tasty. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I wish I could stay there longer, but it was just for work. But it is what it is. Hey, Big Boss Lady T, welcome, Big Boss Lady T. Thanks so much for coming in. Big Boss Lady T. Even Unit Salata says that yes, Unit Salata is the ugali, but their version. It's the ugali, but their version. It was very beautiful. They call it porridge. Yeah, they call it porridge though in English. But I was like, this is not porridge. It is ugali because it is hard. For us, porridge has to be something that you drink. That's what Kanini was talking about. Like you can drink porridge. But this was very tasty. I totally enjoyed this. Wakesho, thank you so much for that super sticker. Welcome and thanks so much for that super sticker. Kanini, Kanene, can you hear me? We are waiting for you. Kanini Kanene, where are you? Technical issues. Let me give her a call, guys, real quick. I'm coming back. Give me like a moment. I'll be back shortly. Let me give her a call. Sometimes, yeah, she dropped off. Give me like a minute. I'm coming back. Kanini? Oh, sawa. Tunakungojea.
Our spirits share a mighty lift through gentle tunes and open minds. We find love that heart defines. We find strength to soar. Goga Sunday service, love and hope are guiding light. Everyone welcome here. Unity lifts us higher. Inspirations lights our ways. Love and hope are guiding light. Everyone welcome here. Everyone welcome here. Unity lifts us higher. Goga Sunday service, love and hope are guiding light. Everyone welcome here. Unity lifts us higher. Inspirations lights our ways, uplifting words, collaboration. We find strength to
She'll be back shortly. It's just she's attending to something, but she'll be coming back in a bit. Did I miss anything on the chat? Let me see that I missed anything on the chat. So yeah, please put in your questions for Kanini. When she comes back, she's going to take a few questions, and then we'll be able to release her shortly after that. So feel free to drop those questions. I'm going to start with Rebecca Prince's question, and then we can come back to the stories about food. Back. Welcome back, Kanini. It was a good commercial break. You made me go. I went to pee. I drank some water. I came back.
You did what?
But I'm telling the truth because there's a time people like, Goga, where did you go? I'm like, I went to pee because that was the best way I could have taken a commercial break. When you have internet problems, and then I can run and go and pee, and then I just put for them some music here to entertain them. Anyway, Kanini, you are answering a question about Rebecca Prince had asked a question about what is your secret to standing up for yourself, because she says she loves how you normally don't lose your mind on your live stream when you see disturbing comments. What is your secret to standing up for yourself?
Previously, if you watch my videos, and as I continue doing this exercise, every time I keep on changing, because I normally watch other content creators on how they do, and then I just come and apply it on my channel. Rebecca, is it Rebecca? For me,
yes.
Previously, you were not here. I said, so long as you are doing.
Kanini, can you adjust the camera a bit so that it's cutting off a bit of your head? Just adjust the phone a bit. Yes, much better.
A minute.
Hey, Andre, welcome.
Is it okay
Andre.
now?
Yes, it's much better. Perfect. Let's stay there.
So, for me, I said, anything you do that it benefits you, anything you do or that at the end of it, you have what you want, just go and do, just go for it. That's why mostly when I'm doing my thing, I'm dancing, people are just saying whatever they say, I don't care, because I have my targets. I have my goals already with me. I called consistency in me, and it stayed. I have my own discipline. Apart from jumping there, you've seen my videos. When I'm in the house, I'm a different person. When I'm in the village, I'm in the village. And when I'm in the exercising room, I'm there. I must do what's supposed to be done in that exercise room. No matter what, I'm exercising. So I mind my own business.
I love that. It takes a lot of guts, though, sometimes to do these things, because I think a lot of us gets triggered when one comment makes you lose sight of all the amazing work you've done on your channel. So I think that's a very important thing. Rebecca, I hope you've been answered. And Rebecca says, yes, preach, darling. Be you, do you, for you. 100%. Can you let us talk about let's talk about I want to ask a question around, let's see. I'm trying to frame it. Don't worry.
You're trying to ask me about ugali.
Now that you mentioned it, I was not going to ask about ugali, but there's somebody who asked you about ugali. Let me see. If Yanyi was asking you, how often can someone eat ugali while training? Now that you asked, I remember that there was a question about ugali. There we go.
Goga,
How
ugali
can
is starch. And starch
Kanini,
always,
Kanini, go, before you answer
yeah.
this question, ugali is a staple food in this country and a lot of countries from Africa. Now, when you advise us here as our instructor that we need to like limit ugali intake, do you know you are going to cause problems in some people's houses?
No, Goga, ugali will make you increase the tummy very much. So if it means you want to eat ugali, try to eat a lot of vegetable with it. Try to balance. Don't eat ugali with the nyama chop. Don't eat ugali with milk. Don't eat ugali with the, So if you want to eat ugali, try to have greens more than anything there, so that you neutralize this starch in ugali. You see?
Okay. David Ant is asking what is ugali. David Ant, go and watch the video by cooking people on the live stream. Helen Akoya, David Ant, go and look at Helen Akoya's channel. Go and look at Wakesho Otto's channel. Go and look at Unfiltered Maria's channel.
Even me, I cook the ugali.
Even our co-host has cooked ugali. So just go and look for ugali, and you'll have an idea what ugali is on their videos. Andre King, I want to eat ugali.
Goga, you know what? Here in my house, ugali is our dinner like every day. But now for me, because I know my target, I try as much as I can to avoid ugali.
Okay. So does your family do you eat ugali with them, or you normally make your own separate meal, or how do you like navigate that?
Okay, sometimes I can tell them to boil the boiled banana. The one I normally eat. That's my best food. Or sometimes you get the sweet potatoes. I can eat sweet potatoes and the vegetables. I can eat the boiled bananas with the vegetables. Vegetable is everywhere. I can eat my breakfast if it means I want to eat mandazi. I can eat mandazi, and then on it I add a lot of vegetables there, so that it can balance the ngano, so that it can neutralize the ngano to be digested very quickly.
I was on a no wheat diet in the month of August. The entire month I never had any wheat product. It was insane. So I think it was tough, because I think and then I realized my eating habits are normally surrounded. I think I take a lot of wheat products. It can be the pastries, because I love some nice soft, moistly done cake with coffee. I love croissants. So when I had to stop eating those things for a month, it was amazing, like how I had to start looking for alternatives, and it was not easy. But one thing I would agree with you, Kanini, is how the stomach feels. Let me tell you, my stomach was flat the entire month. It was just like, I never, the tummy just used to be flat the entire time. I'm now thinking of how to make this a lifestyle. It's of course it's a bit difficult, but I liked the results I saw at the end of August. I did like the results I saw at the end of August. Yeah, ugali. I normally eat ugali. I'm not really bothered with ugali. I think I eat ugali once a week. I eat ugali once a week. What are your thoughts on things like rice, like for example? And I take ugali with traditional vegetables. I don't take ugali with anything else. It has to be traditional vegetables.
Yeah, that one is somehow advisable.
Yeah. So talk to what about rice?
Sure, rice is another problem now.
I love rice. Like, rice is one thing I can eat daily.
Me, I don't like rice. I love ugali, but I try to avoid it.
Okay. Chapati, yeah. I ate chapati after 1.5 months yesterday.
Goga, let me tell you how I reduced the 8 kgs. Actually, it's 10 kgs. I was at 88, and now I'm at 90. I'm at 78.1. Which means I've reduced almost 10 kgs. those time. Right now, I've added another 1 kg because my boy was here. So I was the
Yeah.
chief chef cooking for my boy so that when he goes back to school, he enjoys the mother's food. So I was cooking and I was testing. I tried as much as I can to avoid dinner completely. The only thing I
Yes.
could take is coffee, 1 cup of coffee, and I sleep with it. That's how I reduced 10 kgs in a duration of 3 months.
Do you get to maintain your weight? Does your weight increase, or it's always like constant at one point, like based on your lifestyle? Working
It
out.
can increase. Yeah, it increase sometimes. Like now, I've said I've added 1 kg
Yeah.
because of cooking dinner for my boy, and I was testing it. So when you eat, obvious, you mess up. You must be very much disciplined when it comes on what you eat. You must be very much
Agatha,
disciplined.
yeah. Agatha is asking you, Kanini, do you have any specific? Do you have specific meals that you must take in a week?
Come again?
Kanini, do you have specific meals that you must take in a week?
I, I don't think.
Oh, so okay. But anyway, in
Okay,
any case, you have
no, there's a time I was doing like this. Once a week in my house, they could cook chapati. Nowadays, how you do? But nowadays, because I knew when they cook chapati, I must eat it. There's no chapati here.
Okay. Natecho says it has almost been 6 months without ugali. My Kenyan supplier no longer brings it. That may be to your advantage in a way. It may be to your advantage in a way. All right. I don't see any questions that I've missed on the chat. I think Dida Safari, I've seen your comment by Lynn Gugi. And I think that's what Kanini was just discussing here. I don't see anything there. Anyway, now we are getting to what you call the slow down section where we start wrapping up the conversation, because I'm also mindful of the time, and I know Kanene has to be. I know she's a busy woman. She has to make sure that the kids are ready for school on time tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you like these final questions are really going to be very easy.
Okay.
Your YouTube channel as what you call it work. What are the challenges of running a YouTube channel, and how do you navigate some of these challenges? Is it editing videos? Is it having a camera? Is it having like time to shoot videos? What is your biggest headache on YouTube?
Okay. One, I do the video by myself.
Yes.
One, I don't have the equipment. So I just put my phone on a certain corner. The holder is the cup, the red cup. Most people know it. At my Grace Mapu, they know my red cup. That's my stand. And then
the Nescafe one.
The red cup. Yes.
I know that cup.
So that's my stand now. And then I don't have anyone to do the video for me. Another thing, editing is my challenge. I don't know how to edit. And this one is hectic for me. If you see, there's a video I did, the one you showed at the race course, the horse race. That video is giving me stress all through. I think I'm going to do away with it. Editing is the problem with me. Another thing, I don't have time. The only chance I get now, I still let me just do the live stream very quickly, and then I get out of that room because my bosses also want to see me in the post. I see it's very easy for me to do the live stream, and then when I have a chance and I know there's someone there who can help me do the editing, that's when I do a video, and it takes me long time to do the editing. That's why you see I have less video than the live stream.
Makes sense. And I think that bothers a lot of people generally. How has it been like getting revenue since you got monetized? Is it something that has been a guaranteed success, or it is a bit of a struggle? Because this advice is very important, especially for channels that are newly monetized. What has been your experience after monetization? Was it what you imagined it was going to be, or every day you are just like saying, "Oh God, I need to pray"? Yes, unitie nguvu nimalize mwendo sala. Is it like yeah? What is it like? Are you singing songs of grace, or are you smiling all the way to the bank?
Goga, my president, and everyone that is listening here, and anyone who is not monetized, it's not easy. Goga, I got monetized on, I think it was September. It was September. My first salary came April. That's 6 months full without anything. And now, funny thing, I was like, the moment I get monetized, money, 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 come, money, come, money, come. I never knew there's what's called threshold. I never knew there's what's called the video performance. So I was there. I was even telling my friends, the staffs there. There's a certain lady who could always, those days could always give me a ride to Gara. So I was telling them, I'm almost getting monetized. And then I have 1 million views. That's 500,000. Hey, I'm getting rich. Hey,
Wait,
oh,
what
I'm
calculation?
ashamed.
What calculation were you using? What calculation were you
Goga,
using to
I
what
was
calculation?
thinking,
I want that
okay,
calculator of yours, Kanini. You are getting 1 million views, and how did you like arrive at that money?
now actually every content creator is just like me before you get monetized. I know every content creator is like me before you get monetized. Goga, I was sure we share this money with the YouTube. So it's I have. Now here I have 1 million views. If we calculate times 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, that's 500,000. And then I'm rich. Very soon I'm quitting this security. Why you are laughing, Goga? And this one is serious. Actually, me, I knew the moment I get monetized, I'm having 500,000. I'm getting out of that job. I'm going to buy my own car, start doing Uber.
I love it.
Now here I'm monetized. There's no money. What's going on here? And then I remember I feel something, $70, €70. That's when I get. Now when will I get this €70? Who is going to give me? That's when Michael came and was my first superjata, and then
Michael is
he gave
that.
me $15. Now that's the dollar I saw. I was like, so the YouTube has money, $50. I thought I'm going to get that $15 immediately. Now the journey started very smooth. I need money, there's no money. September, October, November, December, January, February, until April. Now this when I'm receiving something, and it was, can I say it? It was 7. So what? 10, 11. It was 11,000. Okay, I was happy because it was something I was not expecting. I thought it's 500,000, and now 500,000. It's not coming. It's like now I'm not going to get anything. So I gave up. Only April here I have 11,000. I was happy, and I was on my leave. So you can imagine in the rural home here you have 11,000 shillings. I was so happy. I was so happy.
Your one of your mentors is on the live stream. Henry Bestline came and gave you a super chat there.
Woo! Henry is the one who made me to stay in this channel. I was done. To be honest, I keep on telling him, I was done. I was now. Here I've started the live stream. There's no one that is coming. Henry could wake up in the morning, give me a bush, and now, Kanini, I'm going to take shower, I'm going to work. And finish doing the shower, came back, found me alone. Stays with me again. And at work, stays with me again. And then the last word he told me, Kanini, keep on. People will know you do the live stream this area and they will be supporting you. Thank you, hand first line. Receive your flowers while I see you. Thank you very much.
And Miri is just making me laugh on the chat because Miri says that you hope that you're going to get 500,000 shillings and then you'll buy a car, then you start an Uber business. According to Miri says, don't worry, Karini, at least you do Uber rates.
Miri, you are a mess. This is not fair, Miri. This is not fair.
It's so funny. Yeah, at least you do Uber rates. You know, we fly jets and we do Uber rates
Miri,
as
I
well.
thought we are friends.
The dream is still alive. The dream is still alive. The dream is still
Oh,
alive.
Goga. Actually, I was telling people now, the moment I'm going to get this 500,000, I go for that small car and I will start Uber business. I will quit this work of the job. I wake up very early. I return back home very late. I will leave it now. I will be having my own car. I will be driving in the city, calling people here and there. At the end of it, I come with milk in my house. You are laughing. Okay, continue laughing. Continue laughing.
No, it is Miri. It is Miri. Even everyone is laughing on the chat because of that statement by Miri. That yes, that's a very interesting play on the words. Like at least you do Uber rates, even if you've not bought the Uber yet. You do it Uber
Miri,
rates.
I will call the police. I will call the police for you, Miri.
Funny. That is so funny. That's a good one though. Miri, that was a good joke. That was a good one. But don't worry. I always say on a serious note though, I always say that the dream is still alive. The dream is still alive. You will get better at editing. And you know, YouTube is very interesting. They always say you can be on YouTube, you can be doing all manner of things under the sun. One video. That one video is what may buy that Uber that you are talking about. One video. You don't even know when it's going to be. There is somebody who said something, I think it was early this year. I was listening to some creators. He said something that I like repeating anytime I'm speaking to people at the academies. Everybody on YouTube has a date. You know, they always say that there's always a day that you're going to die at some point, for lack of a better, allow me to use that as an example. So every content creator on YouTube has a date. The only problem is that you never know the date that the algorithm is going to favor that channel. So they always say if you give up so early, you are not giving the algorithm a chance to reach your date. If you stay on and you keep posting, even though you're not seeing the results, you are getting closer to that date that one video is going to make you blow up. So most people never have the patience to keep posting, keep staying, keep uploading, keep learning how to edit, keep learning the new features that have been introduced by YouTube. And then at some point they give up. So that person said, and she's a very popular content creator, that content creator said, if I decide to give up today, what if the date was tomorrow? What if tomorrow was the day I was going to go viral by uploading a video that was going to go viral? So, moral of the story is, I like what Henry Bestline told you, Kanini. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Even if there's one person watching, keep showing up. Kanini, you have a question here by Talata. Talata is asking you something.
Yeah.
Maintaining weight is expensive. Is it true, Kanini? Let me tell you, before she even answers. Kanini, what happens when we turn 30 and we start eating things and the weight? When I used to be in my 20s, I could eat anything under the sun. And I never used to put on weight. Nowadays, you eat something small just like this when you're over 30. It is very difficult to lose weight after a certain age. I don't know what is your experience on this issue, but I think it's what Talata may be asking indirectly. Maintaining weight is expensive. Is this true, Kanini?
Very true. Very true. Because when you just want to reduce weight, Goga, it's very expensive. You know, this food we say we should be eating the organic food.
Yeah.
Like now in the city, it's not easy to get those foods. But if you're in the village, it's okay. But here, it's very much expensive. Buying the yams. Can you imagine buying in only in Duma? It's 100 shillings. And buying bread is 50 shillings. You see now, it's very much expensive, and it needs your discipline. It needs your consistency. It needs your target and you yourself as a person.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It needs your time too. So getting this time, trying to balance and affording the food that will enable you to reduce weight, it's not easy. It's very much expensive. But adding weight, Goga, Talata, take bread, eat. Instead of going for a fish, which maybe will cost you something like 400, like for me in my family, I have to buy 2 fish for everyone to get satisfied, at least I've eaten fish. But if I want meat, you see, so sometimes it's not easy. To be honest, not easy. And then Goga, as you keep aging, you are growing. Remember, you have to add weight. Like now for ladies, I'm talking mostly for the ladies. In the process of growing, you know the stages. There's a time where the weight will just come by itself. So if you can't be very much careful and work on it, that's how you will be done with your body. Everything will be scattered. You will be no person. So like now, after giving birth, the hormones are always with you. The family planning also kills us because those are the other hormones we add in our body. So the only way you can do away with these things is by exercising. I normally say, if you hear me clearly when I'm exercising, I do this, I'm sweating. It's part of the exercise. You see, the salt is coming out. I'm sweating here. The salt is coming out. The fats are melting. The sugar is coming out of the body. They don't want to stay there. Family planning is melting. That's how I say. So when you just doing it, make sure you're doing something and that thing is benefiting you.
Whew. Well said. Well said. Well said. Talata, I hope you have been answered. I hope you've been answered. I hope you've been answered. The last 3 questions I'm going to ask you are really about fun questions that can just make you like feel light. Number 1, any quick tips for busy moms who just want to stay fit? I know there are people here who are watching, like Helen. I know Dr. Stella is watching as well. The fit moms want to stay fit, but they want just some quick tips around it. What are some of your go-to quick tips on fitness for these busy moms?
After breastfeeding, cholesterol, back to the field, exercise without limits. Immediately after 6 months, back to the field, shed that weight out like crazy. Have consistency with you. There's no one who is perfect. Even me, if you watch my past videos, you will see like, what's this woman doing here? No one is perfect. You start little by little. You do 5 squats today, tomorrow 10, 15, 20. At the end of the month, you are doing like 100 squats at once.
Nice.
And allow to be consistent. Don't just do today, you do another exercise the following week. You are wasting your time. Just do it consistently. At least 3 times in a week. You are free to go and you enjoy life. First day will be very much hectic and stressing to you. The second day, the third day, you know, guys, let me give you one story. There's a time, now my bosses were not good to me. I was always being summoned because of running and I come back to take shower at work. So I was like, now, what's the problem here? I said, nah, I will not do this thing again. One evening, I got 3 people running on the road. Kwenda kabisa. My bag in my bag. I joined with them. Yep. So when you're used to something, you cannot escape it. You must do it. Even if you don't want it, you will just find yourself exercising. So love it. Love exercising like anything. Like exercising like eating meat. I know most people like meat.
Sacrifices have to
Yeah.
be made. I agree. Sacrifices have to be made. Dr. Stella says, I used to be fit. Helen can attest until motherhood happened. We'll be there very soon. We'll be there very soon. So that is Dr. Stella talking about it. And then Henry said something here. Henry says, someone told me that if I want to date a flat tummy, I better date a snake. I gave up. Where? Where,
Henry,
Henry?
you have the
Oh my.
problem.
Hey, who was that person, Henry, so that we can go greet them? Aye.
Henry's a mess. Okay,
Hey,
you can't be that flat tummy, but at least you try. You try to be big. You try to afford the hanging bell. You know, you try to afford the hanging bell. Yeah.
This was a very nice comment. Henry, thank you for making us have a moment of laughter there.
Baron
But
Henry.
yeah, but anyway, guys, as they always say, there's a drop of six pack in every man or woman. It's just that some are more hidden than others. So you have to, in case, at least you need to put in that bit of exercise for some of these six packs to start getting visible. And don't worry, the flat tummy is coming. The flat tummy is coming. But yeah, but you have to put in the work, and sacrifices have to be made, as Kanini said. Kanini, what is your favorite quote or mantra? That thing that when you wake up every morning, it's always like ringing in your head, rent free.
We love people.
Of course. Of course. Last one. Last question. What is that thing that some people might not know about you outside work and fitness? Outside work and fitness, what is that thing that some people might not know about you, other than you being a heroine, as Dr. Alice told us?
Let me think. What thing that, ask again, what thing that people might not know about me?
Outside work or fitness, yes.
I love God.
Oh,
I love
okay.
God.
Why is faith important for you? Because that brings in it's a Sunday service, and that's a question of faith. Why is faith very important for you? And yeah, why do you actually use that as an answer?
We love God. We love people.
Yeah, no, you love God, because that speaks a lot about your faith. So talk to us about your faith.
Okay, Goga. I like addressing you, my president. You know me, I say it. I survived because of God. I could have died long time ago when I was working at the Dusit Hotel because I saw many people dying there. The other security people died, but I survived. So I see there's a purpose why I should love God, because I'm living, because He took me from those people who are ready to kill me. And I know if it wasn't God, I could have been not here. I could have been finishable. So that's why I say, let me love God. And this life, look at this life. You can be breathing right now. The next minute you are not there.
You're gone.
I can be cooking with I say like now, for me, I always get out of this house. It's by the grace of God, I come back here and meet my children waiting for me. I might go and go Katsa. You see? So this life is so short. It's better you love God and love people around you in case of anything. At least they can say Kanini Canada was good. That lady was making us laugh. That lady was just helping us do the exercise. Yeah, let me love God just like that.
I like that, and I think that's a great place to actually finalize this conversation. What is the future of Kanini as a channel? Do we see, what should we expect now that the channel is growing very well? Congratulations on 8,000 subscribers, by the way. Congrats on
Thank you.
8K. Yeah, I think you hit 8K. I saw when you hit 8K. I saw it when it happened. And I was so happy
Yeah,
because you
you
are,
wrote it to me.
yeah, because I think you had 7.99 and then it just changed. I refreshed just to run your ads and then boom, it was at 8K. So congratulations on 8,000 subscribers.
Thank
That
you.
tells a lot about your channel. This channel is growing. This channel is growing, Kanini. So what do you see as the future? What are some of the projects you're planning to work on? I like the morning classes that you do for your exercise. You're not just exercising, but you're also teaching. So I like those classes. Please keep those ones going. I think they are amazing.
Yes, my president. As I said when I was doing my monetization party, because I choose this type of the content, and I know there's a time I'll not be having my energy to exercise anymore. But if
Yes.
I manage, I keep saying this thing, if I can manage to have some gym equipment, I don't want much. Only the dumbbells, eh, the kettles. At least I have like 10 of them. And then I can get like 5 people who are ready to train with me. Like
Mm,
now where I work, if people understand and know, can ask this and that, and this lady can just train us to do this and reduce weight. Like now, Goga, I have 3 ladies. But now, because I don't have anything to show them I'm serious, they just come and exercise with me morning hours. Now, I don't have anything. I just tell them, come with your body and your energy. Let's do it. But if I had something like the weight for them to lift like this, hmm, they could love what I'm doing and they can give me something as a token. But now, because I don't have even the mats, I just do my exercise from the bare ground. Just the tiles, Even when I was doing the caterpillar, my head was, I did the caterpillar, the one you did. I also
yeah.
did it. Because of that hard ground, it's not that welcoming. So if I can manage to have some money and have something like some equipment, I can be very much happy to have my own gym. I train people on how to do. I be the instructor now. I'll be very much happy. And that's my target actually.
I like that. I think that's and it will happen because I think it's good to. It's also good to just like share these things and also speak them out because you never know who your destiny connector is. You never know who is
Mm.
watching and who may actually have these resources and they can actually they can actually help you with achieve it. Can actually help you achieve it. Yeah, I think Kanini, that's it from me. I don't see any questions that are pending on the live stream. Allow me once again to thank all our channel members between me and Kanini, our channel members of the live stream. Thank you so much for the investment you make on the channel. To all the super chatters who have decided to bless these live streams, both on Kanini's side and my side. Thank you so much for the blessings. We don't take it for granted. May your pots forever brim in abundance. The Queen of Squats has spoken. The Queen of Squats has talked about the importance of telling your story. The Queen of Squats has also talked about her journey, um, where when death came visiting, she said, "Not today," and that's why she attributed to God and her faith. She talked about her family. She talked about some of the things that keep her going. And above all, she talked about the importance of loving people and support is all that we do as part of her mantra and philosophy. I am going to give Kanini a chance to just do a sign out so that she can address, in case there's anything that I may not have asked and maybe she wanted to talk about, she can do it on her solo layout. And then once she does her solo layout speech, we'll be able to like release her. So I'm going to end her live stream on her side so that you guys can jump over this side so that we can do the raid. To my moderators on the live stream, if you can get me the command Kanini and Goga raid, 2 green hearts, 2 purple hearts somewhere in there, that will really help so that people can get to like use this particular command. So, Kanini, did you set up the raid on my side, on your side, or I have to like give people the link? They'll take an Uber to my channel.
I did it. Immediately we started the live stream, I did it. Goga,
She's at
there's something I wanted to say before we just do the race.
yeah.
I've tried as many times to better my life in vain. I've tried to add something on top of the work I do, at least to boost my life somehow. It's not working. But now the YouTube and the way it's taking me, I thank God, and I'm very much sure my life is going to change. Thank you, my people and everyone. YouTube has power. Social media has its own power, guys, if you don't know. You don't know who you are dealing with. Out here, we have very nice people who are ready to support someone so long as you are genuine and you express yourself. Goga, for me, for my life and my journey, I'm that person who doesn't want to be, I don't want people to see me as a problem. No matter the situation, when I do my struggle in this house, I go at work, I struggle with my work. On my way, I'm a different person. I must be smart. I must apply my armies, ngombe. I look smart. I walk back to my residence where I stay. I don't want people to see me as the problem now. Unless I'm pushed. I'm pushed, like there's a time I was pushed and I was not saying it. But when some people came to rescue me, they just did the very nice super chats that it solved my problems. I had to say it. So sometimes I say, let me just be who I am. Let me struggle with it. But now I see God is working on me. Goga, I never expected to be part of this journey. I never expected to be part of you hosting me. Kanini not the queen of sports, just the watch lady. I appreciate you for giving me this chance. I appreciate it. And I know God is going to do more so that my life can be changed. So that my life can change. I know. There's a time. God is still working on it. I know there's a time that I will smile and say, Kanini Kanene, I've made it. Kanini Kanene, that's where I was. Kanini Kanene, now I'm here. And for me, I always say it. When God bless me, when God gives me what I want back to the community, I must support people. I don't know, maybe I will change, but no. Because I'm good. I try as I can. It's not that I'm that rich, but where I see I'm supposed to support, I do. But now sometimes things are not working for me at all. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, Kanini Kanene. I don't want to dilute the elegance of those beautiful words that you just said. Thank you so much for your time, Kanini. I think this was a dream come true. I've always wanted to host here the Sunday service. It was just a matter of when. And I'm glad that it was the 14th day of September, the year of our Lord, the year 2025, that it was decreed that you're supposed to come and hang out with me at the Sunday service and share your message. It was very beautiful. We've been hanging out for the last 3 hours with you. I don't take that time for granted. That is time that you could have used to do something else. But as you say,
Yeah.
we love people and support is
Yeah.
all that we do. And I just want to say thank you so much for just having the grace to come to the Sunday service and share your story with us. That was big. That was amazing. There are a lot of beautiful comments coming through on the chat, and I'm sure as we are set, before we go on our read, I'm sure you'll pass by briefly on my chat so that you can see the comments people are dropping for you, and then they can come and give you your flowers. Otherwise, I'm putting you on screen so that you can say bye, so that you can end your live stream. And then if you're on Kanini's side, she's going to raise you back here so that we can do the affirmation. Maybe one announcement, and then I can release you guys so that you can go about your business as we go for the raid. So Kanini, just say bye to people real quick so that I can end your stream. Okay.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the love you've shown me today. Sometimes I sit somewhere and I just think people don't see me what I'm doing, but when you just come today to support me in this journey, I think my heart, my heart's very much happy. I'm overwhelmed by the love here, guys. I never knew you love me this much. I've been going around to tell you people just come and support me during the Sunday service. Okay, I was saying let me just say it, but I was not expecting this number. I was not expecting this number. In the horizontal live stream, mostly, if I try as much, I only get 10 people watching. But today I saw the number going up to 30, and now it's 15. And I appreciate you guys. I don't take it for granted. You are too men, you are too much. This love is, I don't know, I can compare it with the world. Sometimes I go to people's live stream and I feel it's like they're not seeing me. But when I've seen you here, all of you supporting me, you've given me a challenge. I promise I will be coming to your live stream also to support you where I can. And guys, when you see someone who's not monetized and trying to seek help from you, don't chase that person away. Don't ignore him. Just do your best. At least make that person feel happy the way we are feeling happy when we are getting something, when we are the super chats are just coming to our live stream. Be happy and be ready to support everyone that needs your support. For me, when I see someone needs the support, I do the playlist and I will do it with love. I do it for those people I'm supporting, they can confirm that I support with love. I don't take it for the granted for my super chatters. I was just giving the story. I couldn't even see who has done the super chat, who has joined the membership. May God of heaven open more doors for you. May God of heaven open your doors so that you can have more to keep on supporting others. Henry, you made me being in this trip. I almost gave up. My cartoon Grace Magu, thank you. Those days you were my best. Up to now, you are my best. Appreciate everyone. I can't mention all the names. At least everyone that comes here, you mean the world to me. And even for those people who have not managed to come to this Sunday service, blessings to you because you've been so supporting to me also. So I cannot judge you because you didn't come on this one and you've been there for me always. Blessings to you and your families. May you never lack. YouTube has power. Social media has its own way of dealing with us. Don't give up. In this journey, don't give up. Believe in God. Believe in God and give all your problems to God. Tell God, I want my channel to grow. I want God to give me the super chatters. I want members. And then go out and ask people to join your membership. Ask them to do the super chat. When you first told God what you want, I appreciate you all. And I don't take it for granted. Miri, Talata, Agada, Wendy. Can I mention all your names? I can't. You are many. Thank you, I appreciate you. 16. Ending the horizontal live stream with 16 people. Thank you, my President Goga. May God bless you always. May you never lack. Me, I'm your product. Even if you chase me away, I'm here with you. I follow you whenever you go because I know I'm learning something from you. Let's keep on pushing until we get where we are going to. Thank you, everyone that joined today. Blessings to you, blessings to you, blessings to you. We love people. Let that thing stick on you. And the fitness is life. Fitness is joy. Fitness is you. Have your consistency. Have your target. Have your sports clothes under you yourself. You are free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon.